What is going on YouTube? It is me, the one and the only Ron Navy.
Ah, you wish.
The only Ron Navy there is.
Yeah.
You
Sorry,
really
I
want to kill your channel bad, don't you?
Yeah, he only wishes.
Oh God, Ron has been doing my channel, and I've lost I don't know 250 something subs. So I had to get back on here and God save the world from my. All right, quit, Ron. We know that's you making the noise in the fucking background.
No, that was
wasn't me.
actually.
See?
No, I was trying to turn something off.
It was my damn dog.
Ron turns me off all the time.
Yeah, Ron turns. Yeah,
I would hope so.
Yeah. Well, the electric fence doesn't help. Just letting you know.
My dog's having a bad dream. He's thinking of Ron defiling him.
Oh God.
Oh shit! It starts already. This is going to be a gang up on Ron, huh? I see now.
You
Before I
dream
got in
of
here.
being roasted, Ron. We all know
Ron's
that.
wet dreams never dry.
There is not a person in here or on here that is safe from a good roasting. Yeah, good. It's good to be back on, Sean. Now we're not going to be going like for a huge amount of time tonight because, well, I can't. It hurts. Which is why we started at 9:30 instead of 9. So, there's Barbara Duncan. All right, Barbara. I'm gonna bring it, but you know, the only thing I can tell you is don't get offended, because if you get offended, you don't want to be on this channel. I can just say that now.
And he will do it too. He hit me straight out the damn gate.
I did. I smacked him around like he was my bitch, and I will say he took it. I mean, he took it. All of it. From behind, from Stig. I mean, took it all. Except he had his camera on, and I was like, well, I'm not going to tell him.
Ew.
I was impressed.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, Stig said he was impressed.
Yeah.
It took it like it wasn't even nothing. I mean, it was awesome. Yeah.
Like he's been a prostitute all his life.
Yeah.
Stick.
No grease or anything.
It must have been all the cabbage, buttermilk, and baby food, huh?
Oh, damn.
So that's what the smell is coming.
Yeah, that's what the smell
Jesus
is.
God
Yes.
Almighty.
That's what the smell is. Oh my God. All right. So we're gonna do some stuff tonight. It's been a long, rough ass day for me, so by God, y'all's ass are gonna like cheer me up. So we are gonna do some cool shit tonight for me. We're just gonna have some fun. Talk some shit, play some games, bust on all y'all's asses, and probably downplay Star Wars. Because at this point, it's just a freaking joke.
The Sum of Darkness. That's what I heard. That's the rumor that it's going to be titled. Just run with that.
Sounds like an Ozzy album.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is that it? Is that Craig? Come on.
I am not going to do it.
Craig is going to keep it on the down low.
I am going. You know,
Exactly.
I have Mara Jade, like just biting her damn fingernails.
Oh,
So
well,
I don't really give a damn about the movie, but you know really wants to hear what the title's going to be.
She's quivering with
It
anticipation.
is a Sum of Darkness.
We all want to know what the title's going to be.
Damn it. It is. Mike Zero was right for once. That's the only place I've heard it.
God, I hope he's wrong. But yeah, it feels like this. If you look back on the stupid hints leading up to the shit,
Yeah.
crappy ass teaser trailer, that would link up with one of the hints.
Yeah. And
see, thanks for the super chat, Lethal man. It's good to good to be back. Definitely good to see you in the chat. Missed all y'all guys. Says I trust the prostitute did her job well. I'm at work now, but hope you're feeling better. I'd like to come on the panel with you sometime. I can't read DJ.
Yeah, I'll read it. Give me a second. I trust that prostitute did her job well. I'm at work now, but hope you're feeling better. I'd like to come on the panel with you sometimes. Sometime. DJ represent thick. Okay, yes. Gal Gadot, very thick.
Oh,
The juicy butt.
Gal Gadot.
You can't lie. So there you
Gal
go.
Gadot is so freaking hot.
Loves him some Gal Gadot ass.
Hey, not a problem.
Foul language. Oh no, I went too far. I went too the YouTube.
No, you're fine.
He'll be going farther later.
You're fine, DJ.
Absolutely not a problem, Lethal. We will get you up in here. Yes, Aaron, it is me.
That's really him. I can't do Craig's voice. No, that's really
no. It is really me. Yeah. I know, right? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Every now and then I can talk. So.
No, it's Craig.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Padme hooker required.
Yeah, sometimes we let out the gimp suit, and then he gets to talk.
Oh yeah, that's right. Everybody, remember to lick the like button. We should all lick the like button.
Yeah, put the thumb in your mouth and suck it.
All right, look, I didn't bring that up. Stig got 2 new goats today, and the next thing you know, man, I don't know. He just went off the.
Yeah, I had a busy day.
Yeah, well, and they were both boy goats, so I guess that it's not only weird that he's doing goats, but I guess it makes him gay. Is it gay doing?
No. It's not gay if you punch him first.
Oh, okay. If you punch him first, it's not gay. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
Oh God.
Okay.
I'll try that sometime and see if domestic violence doesn't come around. I can just see the police pulling up at my house now.
Animal abuse. Animal abuse. You're being.
First of all, the damn goat's got to be able to talk to the police. I mean, do you think the goat's actually? Yeah, he hit me, and then the next thing I know, there was something up my butt, and I don't know which would be, more, I guess stranger, the fact that there was something up his butt, or the fact that the cop was actually talking to a goat. I don't know. One of the two would be really messed up.
Probably a Swedish cop then.
Yeah.
You talk to the guys that were special forces in Iraq, in Afghanistan. You talk about goats. You talk about, and there's a moment you go, "Please stop talking to me. I can't hear this anymore, because I don't want to know. I don't want to know what they found in some safe houses for Al Qaeda and ISIS. You just don't want to know." Because it's icky. It's really, really icky. Okay. Anyway,
Obama did talk about it, about the massive amount. I think he did. I'm not sure. Or was it? No, I think it was just NBC talking about it. Apparently, ladies and gentlemen, there was a massive amount of porn found in those safe houses. And I mean an ungodly ass amount. Gigabytes upon gigabytes upon gigabytes. I think he downloaded the entire internet of all the porn on the internet was downloaded. Apparently,
makes for
it was. You asked the boys that opened it.
Okay, so every pair of woman's ankles out there got yanked off too.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Oh, I love ankles. Ankles are so sexy. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Thanks for the super chat, Michael. I will try to read this. My vision is still not great. This is good to hear you're feeling better. Craig, get yourself a nice 2019 calendar on me. Thanks for the super chat. I will do exactly that. If they make a calendar for 12 months of Padme.
Yes. Well, actually,
Yes.
I think they do. I'll find you the link. Give me a second.
Yes. Or if they make a 12 months of Amy Lee from Evanescence. Yes.
Evanescence.
Oh, yes. Amy Lee.
I just downloaded that shit. Their music. God,
Love her.
they're good. They're a good band.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
she can sing her ass off.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm big Evanescence fan.
Yep.
Yeah, she can sing her ass off, and I would gladly give her as many children as she wanted. Yeah, just to keep her around. I would. Yep, I would. Zoogie, I'm tired. I'll just put it out. I'm tired. It took Bonnie's irritating ass to, because I really just, man, it was a long freaking day.
See, that's why everybody loves me, because they know that I can get through to you when nobody else can.
Okay,
Bonnie made me stay up late. I would already be asleep, but I'm here. So there you go. Thank you, Bonnie. All right.
You're welcome, but everybody's happy now.
Bonnie.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's welcome because now everybody's happy. They get to hear Craig, and it's just not a normal Monday or Thursday without him.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
I will guess, but anyway, I'm just letting everybody know, if you do lick the like button, it does not taste like tuna. It's like a snozberry. Yeah, it tastes like a. Yeah,
you got 21 right now out of 27 watching.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
It tastes like a snozberry.
Gross.
Did you watch last night's show, brother?
He was chatting in it.
No, that's right.
Oh,
I can never read the chat when I'm on the live stream, man.
Oh.
Every time you talk, I see Sam Elliott.
I do too.
You know where that leads me.
Yeah, it leads her straight to the bathroom after the damn live stream, James.
No, it doesn't. It leads me
I must be good for something then, right?
No.
I'm sorry.
That guy.
I can't quit laughing on that. Sorry. Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Oh God.
It means I'm doing my job.
Oh,
let the games begin.
It does. I swear. I kid you not. I'm gonna have James do the intro to my show. I am going to start videos again this weekend. I believe I can fake it through there, or at least edit the shit out of it. So, yeah. So it's going to be this weekend. I'll start making videos again, and they'll start getting put back up. Now that'll be on the regular Reviews for You channel, and okay, all right. Who is in the fucking spaceship?
So that means when Alyssa and I come down to see you after December 21st, we can do a live stream, right?
Yeah, while you're underwater. God,
yeah, that's like Bonnie.
Yeah,
driving with the window open because she's smoking.
It sounded like somebody was flushing a damn toilet.
Yeah. So we are. Yeah. So Reviews for You channel will be doing the new videos. FNN channel will also be doing videos. I got tons of FNN stuff that is just. I mean, seriously, I even when I was writing it down, I mean, I was like laughing so hard to myself, I was like trying, just about to pee. So it's definitely. I can't wait to do the F and N stuff. And then, man, I checked in today, Batista today, just because that's my favorite little SJW. And oh my god,
Yes, he has been busy.
dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? You have this motherfucker's got issues.
Well, he really wants to be in the next James Gunn movie.
Well, he does. He's going to be in the next James Gunn movie. He just doesn't realize it's going to be porn.
Yeah, with 14-year-old girls.
Well, I was thinking boys, but you know, hey, Chester are about the same. All right. Excuse me. What are you? Would you? Hi. Nosy ass.
Oh, he must be talking to his dog.
No, this is my cat.
Oh, your cat.
Like all up in the middle of my damn bubble here. I mean, all up in my bubble.
It's a cat.
It's not a goat, is it?
It's not a goat stick.
Oh my god! But no, who the fuck would have a goat besides Stig?
I don't know. I've heard stories about southern United States.
You've heard the wrong stories.
I've heard they're flexible people.
They are in Alabama. Now, if you're speaking of Alabama, then yeah, you've got that right.
I sent Craig some flexible Natalie Portman pictures, so you should enjoy that. And there is a Padme calendar, but you just say it's Padme, but it's Portman. So enjoy it, Craig.
Great. I will take the super chat money and I will buy me a 2019 calendar. And I will go ahead and pull a Stephanie after she listens to James speak every month just for y'all.
Natalie Portman calendar. 12 to 18 months of Natalie Portman. God dang, this calendar's expensive though, but well, whatever. She's not cheap, that hoe. Definitely not cheap hoe, that Portman.
Yeah, that hoe is definitely not cheap.
Not cheap.
Oh my god. Yeah, Kevin, I sent Kevin a DM today. I mean, we've spoken quite a few times actually. But I sent Kevin a thing today about his whole crying on the set of Star Wars. I mean, hopefully he doesn't have another heart attack when he reads it, but should be a pretty good response when I get it back from him. He's
for what?
I guess crying because Ryan Johnson's shitty ass isn't there.
But he cried at TLJ. I mean,
but he admitted he was high as fuck when he went to go watch The Last Jedi. He admitted
cries in
that
every movie, though.
Yes.
You know what?
Damn near.
You know what? He just, he cries at Avengers. He cries at fucking Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I mean,
Venom.
Now imagine how bad the film is that he doesn't cry at. I mean, shit.
Yeah. I can't. You know what? I look at him and go, "You're a fanboy, BOIIII, whatever." It could have been Kyle Ron taking a dump and he would have cried.
You know what?
He's so happy.
It could have been Kylo. It could have been Kylo Ren taking a dump, because if you take a two flush no wipe shit, that is something you should cry about right there, because that is awesome. It only happens maybe 3, maybe 4 times in an entire lifetime, but it has happened to me once, so I know I'm at least good for one more before I die. because that two flush no wipe shit is an awesome thing. I'm telling you. You hit the starfish with the toilet paper and that sucker's clean and you're like, there ain't no way I laid 2 Sasquatches in that sucker. And yeah, there you go. Yeah. So
it probably is that. I mean, it's like, dude, you cry when you see Iron Man. Shut the fuck up. You know? just sit in the corner, smoke your doobie, hope your heart doesn't stop, and be quiet. Okay?
Ah.
That was mean. Okay. That was mean. But hey, you know what?
Instead of the Knights of Ren, it's the Knights of Disney Princesses.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Ziggy says he calls that shit the Houdini right there.
Oh. God dang.
And Darth admitted he was all Kevin'd up whenever he went to see The Last Jedi. He said it made it worse.
Yeah.
I don't see how you can make it. I honestly don't see how you can make that any worse. But my Indian brother Apache, you just walked into a shitstorm. That's what you walked into. I am on a live stream, and it's been a long, painful day. So we're gonna have some fun if it kills everybody.
Or until I fall asleep, but okay, keep going.
But I am so friggin' awesome to hear from him. Dropping Bigfoots. I was, man. I knocked 2 Sasquatches down that sucker, man. And I ain't kidding. Smacked it with one piece of toilet paper, wasn't a damn thing on it. I was like, man. I got up, walked out of that sucker like chest all bowed out. So, bitches, y'all can't touch me. Shit.
Need to do it again though, because third time is the charm.
The turd time?
Yeah, third time.
Third time.
Spell that for me, Bonnie.
THI.
Yeah, Bonnie's not spelling shit.
Bonnie can.
THIRD.
Yeah, Bonnie's having a hard time with things coming out of her mouth lately.
Pronouncing it.
Yeah, Bonnie ain't spelling shit.
Hooked on phonics.
No, that's exactly what you're not doing. You're not spelling shit if you can't spell turd.
If you can't spell turd.
Sorry, Bonnie. I just had to say it.
Shit.
Bonnie can't spell shit or read shit lately. I need to get hooked on phonics, I think.
Hooked on phonics worked for, well,
Me.
It worked for Stig.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a thing that teaches you how to spell and read.
Yeah.
I want to say this. Stig actually speaks English a lot better than 90% of the people I run into every day. So Stig, awesome for you. Seriously.
Why do you run into sweets all day?
No, No, it's the American education system and basically people who don't care. All right? And it's like, Stig, yeah, you got it. You got it. For sweet, you got it.
There's no hope for these damn millennials, man.
There isn't.
What does brownie points mean?
No.
What? Seriously?
That
means you're sucking up to somebody.
Yeah, pretty much.
It does. It's basically.
It's usually a teacher too.
It's a play on you sticking your nose up somebody's ass. So you're brown nosing somebody. So now you're getting brownie points.
Oh, so Stephanie browned my ass.
Yeah, I did. Only because you're Norwegian and I'm a quarter Norwegian, and it's one of the more powerful parts of my life. So, Stig, here's the deal. When you're dealing with a white American, you're not dealing with somebody who's like from Italy, Germany, whatever.
European.
You're a conglomeration of shit. Okay? And I'm a quarter Norwegian on my mom's side, a quarter Welsh on her side. And that is completely bizarre. And German on my dad's side. So there you go. So American. That's all you need to know. My ethnic group is American. And
So
I think everybody.
that sounds like a lot of Ron's buddies' semen just thrown up into a blender and
Yeah, and there you go.
Heinz 57. Heinz 57 white person. There you go.
Yep. There you go.
It'll be his protein shake.
Yeah, I'm the protein shake. I mean, my dad and my mom are going up there in heaven going, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Hey, hold it. We didn't really mean that, Oh, God. Seriously. But, yeah, it's America. I mean, that's, and a lot of, that's it.
Look, I'm going to give you my heritage right now. I am 1/10 black. And when I say black, I mean black. I'm talking about, I saw the picture. They took it in the daytime and you bitch looked like a shadow. And he was so black, he's blue. And it was a black and white photo. But I am one half Cherokee, and then of course my mom is half Cherokee, which makes me, half Choctaw. So that makes me, well, I guess I'd be a quarter Choctaw, half Cherokee, half Cherokee. There's a lot of Indian in me. We'll just put it that way. So I've just started giving people like Indian names. I grew up having to do the Indian culture, not having to, but
I know what Ron's Indian name is. It's White Swallow.
What?
Or maybe it was Dripping Bush. I'm not sure.
Maybe it was licking chicken. I don't know. It's yeah.
Oh my God.
That's it. It's licking chicken. Yeah. So yeah. I'm the majority of me is Indian. Period. But
Awesome.
I have always been extremely proud of that, and always will be. I do get mistaken for white a lot, which, when it comes to a loan, okay. But when it comes to when it comes to your credit score, I'm white. But yeah, when it comes to like real life, yeah, I am definitely Indian.
Yeah, awesome.
And not red dot Indian, but I'm not. We don't call ourselves Native Americans. Apache will tell you that we don't call ourselves Native Americans. We're Indians.
Hate that.
Yeah, we actually call ourselves by our tribe name. So if I'm Cherokee, I'm Cherokee. If I'm Choctaw, I'm Choctaw. If I'm Apache, you're Apache. We're not Native Americans. I remember one person had commented on one of the videos, had written some bullshit about Native American this and blah 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 blah, and how they were Native American. And I said, well, first of all, I call bullshit. Yeah, because if you were Native American, you wouldn't say you're Native American.
You'd say you're fucking whatever you are, like Seminole, Miccosukee.
You would say whatever tribe you are. That's what you would say. You would not say Native American.
Yeah.
And never got a response back from that bloke. So
well, it's really funny. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine at the union at our university, and we had just gotten out of Native American history 101. All right, I'm a history major. I was taking this because I'm interested. And I basically said to her, some stuff that I already knew. I was maybe 3 years older than her. And this guy, and I think he's probably the chief of the Chippewa tribe that was in our area, sat down and started talking to us. And he was agreeing with everything I was saying. And it was awesome to me. I grew up loving that stuff. And it's like, to me, Native American is what? Everybody came here from somewhere. It didn't matter 20,000 years ago or 200 years ago or yesterday. We're all American. The moment you say, you write down your thing, you take the oath, you're an American. And, you know, and it was a great talk with him. And a lot of the crap, a lot of the oh, you know, poor, blah, blah, blah. Nah, he didn't buy it. I mean, you want to know how the Sioux got kicked out of Wisconsin? Because the French gave guns to the Chippewas and the Winnebagos, and they chased them out. That's how the Sioux got chased over the Mississippi River. And that's it. And, you know, no one likes to talk about it. The so-called Native Americans talk about it. The tribes talk about it. But guilty whites don't talk about it. So
Stig must be Chief Stig Stroke Me Off, the Indian, the Swedish Indian chief.
Yeah, shitting bull.
The shitting bull.
I thought that was Liz Warren.
Oh my God.
Well, who hasn't fucked up when saying that live on CNN? Oh, they were talking about shitting bull and all the bullshit he spewed constantly back in the day.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, she did. Hiawatha?
Just a little bit.
Oh,
I'm
really
sure I'll get protested by some Native American Indian Washington Redskin fans soon enough. It's like, oh, he said bad things about our football team. Let's go protest his ass.
Shit. You know, the Redskins, you know, it's like a horrible name. And the only people that hate it are white people. Americans
exactly. I mean, I don't fucking see that many, you know, fucking Apaches or anyone the fuck else protesting it.
No, actually, when all that shit went down, the head of the Cherokee Nation was, you know, no, you're not offending us at all.
I think the head of the Sioux Nation, the Comanche, were like, we don't really care.
No,
you know?
We don't give a shit. Yeah, I mean, that's not offensive to me. It really isn't. You could call that, you know, we've got the Atlanta Braves, and then that was a big deal. It's not a big deal. I honestly don't care. But then again, you know, I've said this since the beginning of political correctness. Man, fuck that. I mean, I'm just being honest. I've never been politically correct because I knew where it was going. Well, I mean, we've got the Hepzibah running rebels, and now that's offensive. Oh, how is that offensive? I mean, honestly, how is that offensive? The running rebels.
Well, we got Chief Wahoo here in Cleveland Indians, but they made him get rid of the logo or the mascot.
Oh, they did do that shit finally? Oh,
yep.
Fuck. Great.
Chief Wahoo was awesome.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, you know what? It was a bunch of guilty white assholes.
Fucking that is a bunch of assholes.
I mean, I'm
Indian,
and I don't give a rat's ass. I mean, a logo is a logo. The shit's been there for how many years? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, damn near. Yeah,
it's
50 plus fucking years, I think.
It's yeah. I mean, you know, honestly, it's so fucking ridiculous. But this is why I've never, because I saw where all this was going when the political correctness started coming around with Asian American and Mexican American and this American and African American. No, look, you're either a fucking American, or you fucking ain't.
Or you're a goat box tuna.
I am not. I
And
mean, now, to distinguish American Indian from Red Dot Indian is that, I can understand that because they're from India, so they're called Indians. But, that way they don't get confused on what you're talking about. But um, I'm I don't, I never did, and I never will, and I don't call people African American. And they're black, white, Asian,
If, yeah,
but they're all Americans. You're American. You're American.
if
There
I
you go.
talked, if I told my friend Danielle, who stuff for me, was my uh, confirmation sponsor when I finally did the right thing and joined the church, and she's now working on her ninth kid, by the way.
Kid, ninth.
Yeah, number 9. I'm number 9 too, so don't mock.
God
Don't.
dang.
You
I'll
have
get
9
goddamn mad.
kids.
Let me.
Yeah.
Well, that
and they're
explains
twins,
a lot.
by the way. She, if I said, "Well, you're African American," she'd kick my ass, and her husband would too, and he's white. It's like, God damn it, Americans are Americans. You come here, you take the oath of citizenship.
You're an American.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So the division that's going on right now is from the small
This
sect of
is
people.
where it all started in motion, was with the hyphens.
Yep.
Oh, it's the freaking news networks that promote all the division.
Well, I mean, there's where it all started, and some of us could see where the shit was going.
Oh,
and now look where we are. Now look where we are. Women can't have high heels because that's degrading to women. Bras are degrading to women. Women wearing makeup. Women wearing makeup, that's degrading to women. They're the ones fucking putting it on. How is that degrading to women? How about women are supposed to be feminine?
Yeah, well, if
we're
you see the women,
otherwise,
if you see the women who are complaining about makeup and bras,
unless they're
it's
Norwegian,
like, Jesus Christ, they don't make a bra that big, unless it's for my horse, and I don't think it would even fit her,
Well, Ron has them, but they're 6-titted, so you need the 2-titted version. Yeah,
special horse bras.
Y'all remember back in the day wrestling? You had Abdullah the Butcher, the big, humongous, fat. I remember he had 4 titties on his back and 2 titties on his front. This is where I keep getting the Ron Navy stuff. Yeah, that's why there's 6 tits on that thing.
So bad.
It's like udders. They're not like sexy. They're just like udders.
Are you freaking kidding me?
It's like.
No, it said
I don't want to remember it, actually. Thanks, Craig. Oh, God.
Is that homogenized blue milk, or is that 2%?
Fuck. Man, it's got all the fat in it. It ain't milk if it ain't got fat
in it. It's whole milk, then. It's the whole milk.
Hashtag space cow.
I want to give a high five to a couple of people. I want to give a high five to whoever invented yoga pants. I really do enjoy yoga pants. Those are great.
Lemon, yeah.
Well, I mean, look, all right. So they shouldn't make them in every size. I'm just saying, but the ones that are wearing, I really do enjoy yoga pants. And when I go to physical therapy, there are lots of people there in yoga pants. Woohoo! So that guy right there, I would give a reach around. Yeah, I would. The next one I would like to thank is the person that invented the Brazilian wax, because it's okay to have an afro, just not down there. I'm just saying. I would high five whoever's idea that was and how it got spread. I think that's great. I would make sure that they had a hooker, male or female, whichever one. I don't really care, because there's nothing like a really good looking muffin. So, and then there's one last person that I would really like to thank, or really, really, really like to thank, and that is the person that made blue jeans with fake butts already in them. Yeah, I saw that today firsthand. Yeah, the butt is actually made into the pants.
Okay.
Yeah. Seriously.
All right.
Do you know how disappointed? Do you know how disappointed I'd be?
Yeah, I can't imagine.
You know, because I mean, I'm a butt guy. I really am. I'm a butt guy, and
then you'll enjoy Natalie Portman's butt in yoga pants. Enjoy, Craig. Enjoy.
Oh yes.
I always got your hook up, man. I always got the hook up for Craig.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking about doing physical therapy, because man, this shit hurts. I kid you not, Greg, that shit hurts. So you have to keep your mind on something else, because these people are freaking relentless. I mean, they are freaking relentless. Like, I mean, I really needed to stop today, and these people would not allow me to stop. So
yeah.
And now I'm paying for it. So
yeah. Well,
yeah,
you know,
they didn't allow me to stop yesterday either, which is why I didn't get on the chat. I didn't get on the live stream, but I mean, I was in the chat, but I'm just, it fucking hurts, man. It just hurts. Daisy Dukes, yeah. You know, unless you get one of them big girls in there, yeah, fat girl doing them Daisy Dukes wrong.
Yeah. Is that what you've been trying to stuff your nose into?
There's a point where you can't fit 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag.
I agree. Yeah. I mean, there are certain sizes that, you know, like workout clothes should not be made in. There's a reason why they make sweatpants, and there's a reason why they make the velvet jumpsuits. Those are for people that really should cover up. And I know it's not politically correct, but it's honest. And you can't get mad over honesty. If you get mad over honesty, well.
Hey, you know what? You know, it's like, look, here's the deal. If I can see your phone book, I don't want to really, you know, why are you wearing that? You know, are you aware of what you look like? No, they're not. And if they are, they don't care. They really don't.
Good night, Mara.
Night, Mara Jade.
I am so glad that you stopped by, and Mara, just to let you know that I have given you an Indian name as well. You are now known as Skankaho. That is Skankaho.
Oh my God!
Yes,
I'm gonna give her shit with that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Skankaho is your new Indian name.
I'm writing that down. Skankaho. What is mine?
Dripping bush.
Oh my God.
Jeez,
oh my God.
All right, jeez. All right, I'm not gonna even try to challenge you on that. Change it.
Oh my God.
That's bad.
That's
no. Stephanie should be horse and toe.
Oh.
You just open yourself up for that one, Steph.
I know I did, but I want to know. I'm curious. I'm a cat. I'm curious. You know. So what's there? What's on the other side? There I am. You know. Okay. I don't.
Right,
you know what? Do whatever you want. I can't.
Oh
it's
my
God.
Decision. Bounty Bush beer. Oh my God.
Just so bad. Oh jeez.
Me and DJ saw that shit at the same time. I was just like, oh God.
Oh, that was some good shit. Oh wow.
I just read a funny one.
Oh my God.
Chief Golden Shower.
Oh wow! Oh god!
Oh god! Speaking of that, today I talked with a buddy of mine, and I think he believes me. His wife has pink eye.
Oh no!
Yeah, and he was
gross.
wondering.
I can tell where this shit's going. Oh,
he was wondering if he should go into work because she has pink eye. So he called me to see if he should go into work because she's got pink eye, and how easy that stuff is to spread. And I said, well, there's a really, really quick way to get rid of pink eye. And he said, well, how is that? And I said, well, it's just like the jellyfish, just you got to pee in it.
Oh no! I knew you were going there. Fuck.
The acid, seriously, the acid in the urine will kill it, and she'll be fine by tomorrow. And he said, "You are really?" I said, "Yeah. I mean, it's just like a jellyfish sting. You get stung by a jellyfish, you just pee on it, and it doesn't have to be somebody else's pee. It's okay if you pee on your own leg. We've all done it. I mean, some of us like DJD, with the really small penis, they pee on their balls all the time. It's really hard to pee on your own balls. I'm just letting you know.
Well, you could have giant ass balls too, like really, like King Kong size fucking balls, and that'll cause it too.
You can't pee on your own.
Jeff C says, Craig, give us the rundown on what you heard on Star Wars. Jeff S says, does Bonnie have an Indian name yet? And then D. Carey says, Bonnie's is Hookaphonics.
No, I was thinking of Pokebonics.
Oh,
because,
wow.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Have to go back to John's Pocahontas.
No. You are no Pocahontas.
No. Definitely not.
You're a Pokebonics.
That's just something.
You're Pokebonics.
You'll have to go back. You'll have to go back and catch what John was talking about in there to catch that whole conversation.
Yeah, because
conversation.
Ebonics is definitely there. Says Cryag, the caveman. So
speaking of Cryag, there's his GoFundMe in case you want to throw him a few dollars to help him out with his medical bills and for his recovery from losing a shit ton of brain matter.
I should sell that shit on eBay, but they wouldn't let me carry it home. It's honestly, seriously, that's what I was going to do. They showed it to me, and I wanted to keep it. They wouldn't allow me to take it.
Did you tell them you have memories?
No.
Some of your memories are locked up in that little bottle they're keeping your shit in.
Well, I'm hoping it's like some memories of like late nights at a bar and waking up the next morning going, "What the fuck was that?"
With the Padme hooker.
Well, I'm talking about them nights where you wake up with moose knuckle. Just something. Just ooh, what the hell was that just walked out of the house? I don't know, but go back to sleep. Pretend like you're still asleep.
Well, you still got the memories of your 2-ton nurse for your overnight, late night sessions.
Yeah.
Can get rid of those.
No, Jeff, you will not get a strike.
Jeff, you definitely will not get a strike. Fuck.
But I think he took me serious because that was so dude's either A, gonna get his ass beat by his wife for pissing in her eye, or even coming up with the concept of pissing in her eye.
Just the concept would piss me off. So.
Well, he said, I guess what I'll do is here, baby, you hop in the bath and I'll give you a bath. And then when she's not looking, I'll go ahead and pull it out. When she turns back, I'll just hit her with it. And I was like, dude, you got to get it on video. You got to get it on video. That's what I tell you. I said, look,
wow,
video or it didn't happen. Video or it didn't happen. All right. So on to Star Wars. Or, as I like to call it, that shitty remake. Yeah. So, all right. So here's all right. I haven't went through like a ton of emails because my date is extremely full of pain, sleep, pain, and then sleep again. So, yeah, it's of course we. Oh God, I mean, and Kevin Smith confirmed everything else for everybody else that we've been saying forever. That anybody that is still alive at this time that has ever been in a Star Wars movie is in this piece of shit. The name is about to drop. Now I'm probably going to drop the name a day before or the night before.
I just did, I think.
Nah, it's not they haven't officially dropped it yet. The first time you're going to see it's going to be in the first time you're going to see it is actually going to be in the trailer. The trailer will be coming out in December. They have enough footage for it. From what I understand, the trailer footage is very
dark.
meh.
It's dark. It's
Meh.
definitely it's very dark.
I mean, it's just meh.
Gee, really?
And we all saw the Solo trailer, which had great music. It had shitty people, but it had great music. You did get to see, you got to see the Millennial Falcon. You didn't get to see the Millennium Falcon, but you got to see Chewie with bad hair. And okay, so the trailer wasn't good for Solo either. I'm sorry. But we all got to see the trailer for Rogue One. That was good. Do I think it's going to make $1 billion? No.
Nothing indicates that all that sand in that vagina fucking Ray's tuna box is going to make $1 billion.
They're saying that with going up against Jumanji, they're not going to make 600 million.
If they have some heavy hitters coming out at the same time.
Yeah.
Plus, it's Christmas time. Money's already tight. The interest in Star Wars is rapidly dropping off, especially with, for the streaming service. Basically, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Everything that they're coming up with now is just for the streaming service. All of their ideas that are coming out now for upcoming projects, things that they're going to do. This is the slowdown that was talked about. The slowdown is a slowdown on movies. Of course, we know that the D&D stuff is still, being made. It's going to start. They're going to start filming in spring, but you're only looking at 3 movies, and it'll be 5 years before the last of those movies. So the slowdown is going to be in theaters. Now, they're not going to slow down on making stupid ass, and I really honestly do this from the ideas that were sent to me, which have been going through so many. They're not just going through the story group anymore. They're going through.
There's no story group.
They're going through Disney execs. They are going through. Now Marvel has its own story group. However, still in the same building as Lucasfilm Limited Story Group. But they're also, doing. Filoni's going through it. Lucas has a hand in it. And it's stuff that's just gonna be for the streaming service.
Greg, FNN news update. Last night on your channel, I don't remember who it was, but somebody sang fucking Wham Last Christmas on your channel.
That was Mike that did that.
Wham Last Christmas.
Hey, got a super chat for him, so.
Oh yeah, you got a couple super chats.
He sang Wham.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, he did.
Mike?
And he got you like a $10 super chat.
Yep.
Fucking Mike.
Yes, I know. We were all shocked and happy.
I love the shit. Look, I love the shit out of Mike like a brother. For him to look, I can tell you this right here. His singing voice is fucking horrible. So for him to say, y'all, well, fuck, I guess y'all heard it.
Yeah.
Well, so y'all all agree it sucked, right?
Yes,
it's okay. I mean, he knows. So for him to do that, that's freaking great. I mean,
well, somebody had told him that if he did it, they would do a super chat. So he did it for the super chat, so you could get your hooker.
I agree with D. Carey down here. Jumanji 3 and my favorite redhead because, that's all I could say.
Yeah, Karen Gillian is hot.
At the end of the day, it's all about the Padme.
They go, what's dance fighting? I don't know. Well, we found out what it was in Jumanji. Yeah, they got some big hitters. No, now the He-Man stuff kind of got put on hold. I hated that. And I'd actually planned on doing videos on that. And if y'all remember, I was doing videos saying I was going to do that, but then all this other shit happened, and that kind of went to the side. They had the funding was there. They had some creative issues with the people that were funding the movie versus the studio. The studio wasn't backing the movie. They had backers, and the studio was just going to produce the movie. And the people that were backing the movie were having issues with the studio. And it was mainly who they were going to cast. And that was one of the main issues. And then where was the storyline going to go? And that has put that whole entire thing way back. Because I really would have liked to have seen Masters of the Universe. But then again, that would be a male white lead. I mean, and you already saw She-Ra. Oh, good Lord. I mean, seriously. Christ. And anybody who saw the 2 trailers for Captain Marvel. Oh my God.
That just.
Oh yeah. I've been making fun of that shit nonstop since I saw the first one.
I think I grew another brain tumor today. I ain't kidding. I watched both trailers. I think I grew another brain tumor.
She's got all the personality of a sweat sock. There's nothing there.
She has the facial expressions of Kristen Stewart. She has the acting range of Kristen Stewart.
Yeah. That's insulting to Kristen Stewart. That's how bad it is.
She's horrible. And what's funny is that she's proud of it. When you see her reaction to how people are reacting to things, she's like, fuck you. It's like, you suck. You took this job on and you purposely sucked. You suck. Yeah.
And then her half-ass response to Stan Lee didn't help her cause fucking either.
No.
Yeah.
That fucking picture really fucking tanked her with anyone who might watch this film.
You know, you've got a few things going for you. One, you have Samuel motherfucking Jackson.
Yeah.
All right. I will probably get a tattoo of that motherfucker on me somewhere. Or at least his name. Because nobody is Sam Jackson, but Samuel motherfucking Jackson. That that's just like nobody is Billy D. Williams and nobody, but Billy D. And that nobody is Lando but Billy D. Samuel L. Jackson is the same character. I don't give a damn what movie he's in. He is Samuel L. Jackson. So, and you've got Jude Law, which I will say it now, a very, very, very great actor.
Yeah, he is.
I do mean Oscar-winning actor.
Yeah.
He does facial expressions much better than than fucking Bruce Larson.
So you've got two really strong characters right there. But then you've got Captain, resting bitch face, and well, it's what it is. It's resting bitch face.
It is.
But this is how women don't get wrinkles nowadays. They all have resting bitch face, and since their facial features never move, you can't get wrinkles. I have crow's feet. You know why? Because I fucking smile and laugh at every one of y'all SJW pieces of shit out there. Just look at that one over there, and any tubulard that comes out of a VW Bug, and you watch the car come up 4 inches. That I laugh at that shit all the time.
I've seen it actually. I've seen it happen.
Yeah,
I've seen it happen. Oh my god!
I watched one get out of a PT Cruiser today. I felt bad for the PT Cruiser. I swear I did.
They're always huge. They're always huge. Their thighs weigh more than I do. And I'm not as skinny as I used to be. But god damn it. There's room in those jeans for me and several of my friends. It's like, Jesus Christ, woman, do you see yourself? Do you see yourself? Do you understand how big you are? And you freak everybody else out around you.
Well, I mean, the thing is if you're happy, if you're happy being you, that's great.
Yeah.
Because everybody should just be happy with themselves. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
It honestly doesn't. If somebody laughs at me because I'm walking funny and my left hand doesn't look right, they don't know what I'm going through. So, why should I take offense to it? Because, honestly, my left hand does look funny. And my limp does make me look like fucking Zayas from Planet of the Apes trying to walk. So, if it were me in the other shoes and I was watching me walk, oh shit, man, I'd come up with some damn Planet of the Apes type shit too to be saying. So, because it's all, you have to remember, there are very few things in life that you go through or said or anything else that just really don't mean shit. Seriously. In the grand scheme of things, that little bullshit is just, who gives a shit? That's not going to change or affect my life in any way. So, friends, family, laughing, having fun, doing things people have not done, doing things that you want to do. If I died tomorrow, right, I have done more things. Well, I'm just saying, I've done more things in my life than most people on the fucking planet will ever do.
Yeah, it's true.
We got a super chat from D. Carey. He says, yeah, but Bree got the I suck a vacuum off look.
Well,
that actually would bring all the boys to the yard if she could suck a vacuum like that. That's not the face I see when I see full on bitch.
Call me Kirby. Yeah, call me Kirby. Come on.
Exactly.
Yeah, call me Kirby. We'll see how much power Captain Marvel's actually got.
Yeah. Oh God.
If she can suck the chrome off a Ford truck, god dang, that's some power in them jaws.
Yeah.
Fucking Kirby Mario Kart.
Jeremy will be right there.
Now.
Hey, okay.
Now,
I had to say.
now.
I'm just gonna line up all the damn Jeremys and kick their ass.
I'm sorry. I had to say it though. James started it. All right.
I would be fine with more Captain America, to be honest. Oh, hey, look, we just went live.
Wow.
I swear, I kid you not, I just got.
Love YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh,
A whole hour and a half in,
we
just went live.
Piece of shit YouTube.
We've been live.
OG says, OG says, bitch probably bites.
That one
I am walking like Whisker from Blade. That's exactly how it's exactly how I'm walking.
She probably does.
Man, I ain't kidding. I'm walking like durr. I mean, it's bad. I mean, it really is. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm putting on a brave face for y'all because this shit sucks, man. I get to see this shit and I got to live it, and it sucks. And it sucks.
So that means when Alyssa and I come down for a visit, we get to go to physical therapy and tell them to leave you the hell alone?
No.
No, you tell them, make him do what he has to do.
Hell no, when he says he's got to quit. No, when he says he's got to quit, we'll make him stop and make him leave Craig alone and let him stop.
It's banned.
I'll tell him, you got to leave my brother the hell alone. He said he's got to stop. He's got to stop. Alyssa might be worse. She might actually try to slap the shit out of somebody.
Oh, God. I need to. She sent me a thing on Messenger. I need to send her a thing back. I meant to do it and I forgot. That happens a lot, though. So if you talk with her before I send her a message back, let her know that it just. If I don't write notes now, yeah, I won't remember that shit.
Okay, I'll tell her.
But I did see the pictures, and she looks so cute in there. She sent me a picture of her and her boyfriend, and a picture of her. So pretty.
Yeah,
it's okay, Bonnie. You can be proud, and I don't know why, because it's not like you really did anything. All right.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, and all you did was give birth. All right, you didn't make it that way. I know. That's just the way the DNA came together.
Yes, this is true.
People are like, I make pretty babies. I make pretty babies. You don't make shit. I mean, you honestly don't. How that shit comes out is just like, you know. Yeah, is her boyfriend gonna come when y'all come? I need to know.
Uh-oh.
No, he's not coming with her.
Oh, so he's gonna come by himself.
It's just gonna be Mom, Dad, Alyssa, me, and my husband Preston coming.
Okay, so
that's probably best.
He's gonna come by himself then.
And like,
I guess so.
Permission to date Alyssa?
Craig will be at the door with the shotgun.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is gonna be fun. He can't come by himself because somebody's gonna have to video it.
The idea of some kid.
Yeah,
I love that.
He's staying home. He's not coming up for Christmas with Alyssa because she told him she needed time alone with me.
Wow.
So, yeah, which is a shock because my mom said you cannot separate these two until it's time to go to bed at night. He's either at my mom's house or she's at his house. It's like non-separation between these two. And then they're on the phone all day when they're not together.
Okay, that's annoying. I mean, already I'm like, all right, you guys, oh God.
Well, they better.
Oh yeah, I should do it live.
They better separate something, damn it.
The hormones are definitely raging.
I should do it live.
Anyway, the reason I said something about doing a live show with me and Alyssa there because Alyssa says she wants everybody to know she's there and that she's getting to spend time with you. So I told her I'd say something about doing a live stream.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't
That's
seen
cool.
her in a chat in a long time.
That's because she's
That
with
is
him
true.
all the
Yeah.
time.
She's with him, and then goes to bed, goes to school, comes home. She's with him, goes to bed, goes to school. Yeah.
Well, at least she's in school. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I won't have a shotgun.
Yeah.
I'll probably have a 40 on me and probably a 9, but he'll never know it until I show him. No, seriously. Yeah. I mean, I can carry two. I can carry two at a time, and nobody. I mean, you can't see them. So.
No, you can't. If you're good
And
at conceal and carry.
yeah, until I pull them out and lay them on the table. Son,
Also,
whack.
boom.
But lay one down.
Yeah.
What's your intentions? I pull the other one out. Lay it. What's your intentions here?
D. Carey, yes, she is graduating. This is her last year of school, and she is on the AB honor roll.
Oh, nice, nice.
That's awesome.
Good job.
Good.
Actually, I have a concealed carry, so I have a gun on me at all times. At all times, I am just waiting, just waiting for the first person to fuck up and try and mess with some. I'm not going to say law-abiding citizen, but some really nice, decent human being.
I've got a conceal and carry. I've never felt the need to carry, but it's there. And here in Pennsylvania, it takes 20 minutes to get it, and you got it. Until I feel I need to carry, I will. And that's when I will do it. Right now, I really don't. But I've got it, and I really think everybody who wants to should.
I'm supposed to go shoot guns this weekend, but now they're saying it's going to rain all weekend. Which I was kind of looking forward to because I mean I need to do something that's other than shit that hurts, and then come back here and just take medicine so the shit that hurts goes away. So,
since Drew Carey lost weight, you could conceal a Drew Carey.
Yeah.
Well, we're just getting rain. We're gonna get snow and ice.
You guys are gonna get snow.
My
husband's driving into it. He's gonna be driving into Norfolk Sunday morning. It's like, we're in Pennsylvania. Why aren't we getting a snowstorm?
Look, I'm gonna let y'all know now, for everybody in the chat, everybody that watches this live stream and has made it to this point, anybody who lives where it snows all the fucking time in the winter, y'all motherfuckers is idiots. There's a reason. There is a reason why the closer to the equator you get, the less snow there is. Man, screw that.
Well, it snows everywhere up here.
Oh, I know it snows 9 months out of the year where you are.
Yeah.
Dave Pensick says, thought Steph would carry a taser in case she runs into Chuck Wendig.
She did, but it accidentally went off one time when she had it in her bra. And it was, seriously. No, seriously. I got the call from the officer that, because the taser was still going off. And he called me up because I have your friend here and she's tasing herself in the boob. And I was like, yeah, she does that a lot. Just leave her alone. It's a thing. It's a thing she has. And he was like, oh, okay, so I shouldn't stop it. And I was like, nah, the battery will run dead here shortly. That'd be good. He was like, oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll see you later. I was like, all right, cool, officer.
Oh,
no,
God.
I actually, if I carry, I probably carry the SIG. I've got a Browning. It's a 1911 .380. and I love it. It's amazing, but it doesn't feel comfortable to carry. So the SIG P938 9mm is good. It's small. It fits my hand. I'm not, shooting at someone charging at me from 200 yards, 3 feet away. It's right there, and that's what you want with that. So, and it's fun to shoot. I call it the princess. She's a badass. So, and,
DJ, which Mexican firearm do you own?
Fuck no, I don't have any fucking Mexican firearms. Everything's fucking American. Oh man, shit.
You don't have like the Mexican, like the Brad Pitt, the Mexican?
That shit, man. Smith and Wesson. Let me see what the fuck that. God, the Colt. And geez, I don't know. I'd have to look up the collection. Ah, fuck.
I don't know
Maz,
anything.
Stig, you're not allowed to have any guns where you live.
I have 2 swords though.
Yeah, good chunk of swords. Katanas.
I have a couple of sabers.
Oh, nice. Yeah, sabers are good.
It's cool.
That's pretty scary. The fact that he has shit that could cut people.
Well, I have a hammer as well.
Well, that's better.
Thor's hammer.
At least you could like claw somebody in the head. That's cool.
Yeah, I used to work at a slaughterhouse, and that's where I learned to use a hammer.
Oh man, that's awesome.
I gotta say, man, we went to Fort Sill. They have a Native American and Indian museum there, and they have a display of war clubs. Jesus, oh my God, I would not want to be touched with any of those. They are no, I don't. I'd rather be shot than hit with something like that. Getting hit by a club, no. A hammer, no. Just gross.
Invader, I think it's time you stop driving.
Who?
Invader. He said he almost got taken out again tonight driving his mom's car. That's the second accident with in a 2-week period? Yeah, I think you need to stop driving.
Stop driving or stop texting and driving.
I think the SJWs are out to try to kill you.
No, I think he's just driving and texting. Stop it. All right, I'm just gonna be the mom here. Stop doing that. All right. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go to bed.
All right, night, Steph. And I'm setting up that package for you tomorrow, Steph. And the same with you, James.
Yep, nice, Steph.
All right.
Cool.
Good night. Hey, guys.
Good night, Steph.
Sleep well.
I'm done. I mean, my husband's like, you were gonna go to bed 2 hours ago. So yeah. Anyway. All right. You guys have a good night.
Mm-hmm.
Night, Steph.
Night.
Don't get yourselves in trouble.
Nope.
Not us.
Not us at all.
Oh no!
Never.
I saw some interesting things I was going to tell you about.
Exactly. So this is where exactly you stick the hole of the 1911, the cold 1911 into in the cave.
Yeah. No,
for her pleasure, obviously.
It's the Stig sour. Stig, that thing.
Oh shit!
My husband even likes shit in that thing. And anyway. All right, so good night. God bless.
Good night.
And I'll be around tomorrow.
Yep. Happy holidays.
Night, Steph.
Yeah.
Night, Steph.
Night, Steph.
Good night.
Okay, so we're gonna do a little thing for y'all, just for some entertainment purposes. And no, we're not talking about Ron turning his phone back on, and we definitely don't want James to turn his phone back on, his camera. So, since y'all have discussed this and talked about it, I am talking about Bonnie, James, and so on. I will let y'all explain it, and then I'm gonna go walk to go grab this juice, and then by the time I get back, all y'all in the chat will be up to date on what we're about to do, and we're doing this just for you. So we're gonna make an ass out of ourselves just for you.
What's
Preferably
going
Natalie
on?
Portman's ass will be
Oh
constructed.
yeah,
Everyone to see Natalie Portman's ass.
We're gonna make Natalie Portman's ass out of y'all. You know, with the cup on the bottom of it. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't a butt if ain't no cup on the bottom of it. That's all I'm saying.
Can someone explain to me what's about to happen?
Yeah.
So
Actually, James, you explain it.
it's an idea for our Star Wars holiday special. And basically, we're just telling a Star Wars story. And one person starts off the story with a sentence, and then the next person continues, and then it goes on and on till we tell a story.
Kind of like the show Whose Line Is It Anyway with Drew Carey. We're just ad-libbing a story with our own ideas.
I have no clue who Drew Carey is.
Craig called it another show's name. You probably know that name, but it's basically an improv of a story where we come up with our own sentence to add to the story and just keep it going and make it as funny or crazy as we want to.
So I'll start it off.
Okay, I'll reply after DJ then.
Okay. Maybe we should wait for Craig to come back to start this.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah, we can do it in the order that the picture.
So everybody stop and get a beverage. Beverage is required.
If it goes in order of pictures, then DJ would be first.
Well, leave it to the man. Damn, Craig must have found a clone hand.
Or he might have found Padme.
Where's Ron? I haven't heard from him in a while.
Ron left. DJ, you get that message from D. Carey?
No, I just got back now. Ooh, doggy. Yeah, let me see.
D. Carey says DJD is flossing with tampons again.
Well, you know, you got to get that blood source from somewhere, so that works too.
DJ, you know what we're doing tonight, right?
Yes. People are going to say improvisational lines.
Yes.
Then someone else will continue.
Yes.
Fun times.
Stig says he's going to go after you.
Cool.
So is this going to be R-rated?
Probably by the end of it.
It can be anything we want it to be. Probably by the end it's going to hit R-rated.
It's Rebel Alliance After Dark, so what does that tell you?
And it's just one sentence?
Yes, hide the women.
Yeah. We all just do one sentence and keep it going until we've got a complete story out there.
Okay.
Speaking of a complete story, I put up the GoFundMe again for Craigie over here. Try to get that shit to 1,600 already if you can, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a weird bastard like that. I like nice round numbers, just like I like nice round tits. Oh, we didn't start the thing yet? Okay.
No, we're waiting for Greg to come back.
On that note, let me crack this off. Yeah.
Beverages required.
Beverages definitely required for this portion of the program. Cheers.
I'm toasting to you, DJ.
Yep, same here, man. God dang, it's some good stuff.
My cheap domestic beers. What happened to Krieg?
Jeff S says, I'm looking forward to this. I know Craig is going to throw in Padme in this story.
More Padme required. Damn, that's like more than my 8 steps to my beer run.
Yep.
Speaking of multiple steps, Twitter is all a buzz of seeing Johnny Five drinking beer.
What I miss?
Johnny Five drinking beer. He finally showed his face on the Twitter.
We're waiting on you,
so many
man.
notes on it. It's insane.
There we go.
The main thing you missed is Jeff S saying, I'm looking forward to this. I know Craig is going to throw in Padme in this story.
Oh, there's no telling what I'm liable to throw in here. This might be like a Steph sandwich. There's no telling what's in it.
And Stig asked if it's going to be R-rated. We said probably by the end of it. It is Rebel Alliance After Dark.
All right, I'll start it off. Who's after me?
I'm guessing it's Bonnie if we go by the.
If we go alphabetical, be Bonnie next, yeah.
Oh, yeah. God. Now you're trying to go alphabetical and shit. Oh, man.
No, we can't do alphabetical because then I'd have to be first. Hell no.
Well, we could just do, clockwise by the pictures.
My pictures and your pictures may not be the same pictures.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't even looking at the damn pictures, Sting.
Is Mazer still here?
Maz.
You still here, big guy? Ooh, dog. I take it.
Well, I'm going to get on with the
well, I mean, no, he's on mute.
Oh, okay.
So the twin suns set over Florida, and Ron and John ride their goats through the countryside over to Jeremy's house, and they come up to the door and knock on the door, and then I'm gonna hand it over to the next person.
Jeremy answers the door, and Ron and John pull out their lightsabers and tell them that the Sith are there to finally take out the idiots who keep calling Craig a liar and disrespecting him.
I thought this was a Star Wars story.
It kind of is, but we're kind of doing it our own way.
Okay. Hey, don't get all mad at me.
No,
Darth Angel.
Everybody adds in what they want. So go ahead, Craig. You can add your lines in.
I forgot where we're at.
I think Craig was next and then me. Possibly, okay. Since we're doing it kind of alphabetical. Sure.
Yeah.
Is fuck it.
If we're doing it alphabetical, Bonnie's not going to know how to do this. That's funny. Remind me what you just said, Bonnie?
I said Ron and John pulled out their lightsabers and told Jeremy that the Sith have arrived to take out the idiots who keep disrespecting you and calling you a liar.
To which Jeremy replied, those are 2 really small lightsabers. I don't think you could hurt anyone with those.
And of course, Ron and John then said, well, I don't know. That's not what your oh God, your sister said. That's not what your sister said when we were double teaming her ass on the lawn. All right, next person, go.
Okay, and then Ron looked at all the others quietly, who looked back at him. Then Ron looked down and pulled his pants up. Next one.
Wow, so that was like a glow-in-the-dark condom. I hear you, man. Remember, don't cross streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's next?
It would be James, I think, maybe, since he started it.
That would be Ron.
Well, if Ron's here. Ron, you here?
Ron left.
God dang it, Ron. He's got to go double team somebody's sister, so you know.
Ron zipped up his pants, said, well, that ain't going to do me no good. So he went to everybody tag teaming on the lawn, and then he decided, well, the goat's more interesting, so goat box required.
To which they decided that Ray's goat box is too much to be dealing with, so they ran away to get to the Millennium Falcon.
And then both of them turned to each other and said, do you know how to fly? Which John replied, I don't know how to fly. I've never flown a ship before. In which Ron replied, well, neither is Ray, but she knew how. And then John replied, pull your pants up again. They keep falling down. To which Ron replied, they're not falling down. I keep taking them down. And then John replied, well, is that an innie or an outie? So Ron said, I have 6 boobs, bitch, leave me alone.
DJ,
well, they're fighting back and forth just like Han and Chewie, you know? It's just...
Exactly.
Except Ron is Chewie, you know?
Obviously. Since he's a little Chewie.
Because Chewie didn't have any pants, you know?
Exactly.
I can't do Chewie.
Oh, there we go. There's Ron. Well, we'll get back to you in a second. All right, so Ron then figures out, oh, this was Lando Pandow's Falcon. So obviously the way to make it work is to stick this in here, and that should make it down yet again and stick something somewhere so that he could get the ship running, and the ship made a little sound and went, that's nice. And then away we go. The Falcon is up and running, and away we go to the next person.
So John said, we don't have a key. Ron said, I got the key right here. John said, ooh, that must be a shitty lock. Oh, Lord. Oh, God.
Whose turn is it?
It's mine. Ron looked at John and said, I need to take a shower. Could you please take the soap bottle out of your ass? I need it now. On to the next one.
Damn, that's hard to top there.
Is Ron back?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll let Ron take this one now.
I don't even know what you guys are doing.
All right, I'm going to set the scene up. The scene is you and John are taking a shower together on the Falcon. John has a bottle of soap up his ass. And it is now your turn to go, and action.
Bonnie, get over here. Take the soap out of John's ass. Use your hooked on phonics.
Your turn, James.
Shit. So who's got the soap stuck up their ass again?
John.
So out of respect and decency, Ron removes the soap bottle out of John's ass, and
Continues to wash his face. Yeah.
fun times had by all.
I walked in on something nasty. I can see that now.
Next.
Y'all just wrong.
So Ron and John decide to leave the shower and find Obi-Wan and Luke to see what they're doing in the middle of the Millennium Falcon because they hear yelling going on.
At this point, we realize that there are 4 grown men and no women on this ship.
I thought I added Bonnie.
Okay, there are
Yes, Ron
5.
did.
Okay, there are 5 grown men on this ship and no women.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit.
Which at this point, Ron and John both replied that, you know, Obi-Wan, you're our only hope. What should we do to get some more women on this ship? And Obi-Wan replied back, use the goddamn teleportation device, you dumb fuckers. Take it away next.
And then Ron said to John, I need the shampoo bottle as well. Please remove it from your ass. And John did that. And as he did that, something hit the floor. And Obi-Wan looked at the object on the floor and said, oh, so that's where the sponge went. And he says, oh my goodness, that's no sponge. Sponges aren't brown. So uncivilized. Next one. Yeah, John took a dump on the floor.
I'm next, ain't I?
Your turn, James.
Oh, shit. It's hard to come after that one. So, Ron took a dump on the floor. And then Chewie came back to clean it up. And they jumped to light speed to hit the next system.
When they get to the next system, they pick up Leia and Han and decide that it is time to go and start the rebellion against Disney.
But before they go, they decide to hit an Irish bar. Yes, I said Irish bar. Because everyone knows there's a wee little bastard just sitting right there and he's drinking all the time. You know, Jono, all you gotta do is you drink a little bit. These little Irish women, they get all hot to show you their Nancy. Everything's great. And then we turn it back into a Star Wars movie again. Where that's why Han was there. Han was there just to see a little bit of Nancy's. And these little girls, they don't know. It's just a bunch of shite, you know. It's great. So they decide they're gonna go. Now I'm going to Scotland because that's where the island is. It's over in Scotland, and I get to go live on it because it once had anthrax by the government, and so now we get to leave Earth and go to a real galaxy where there's no problems and there's no forced fucking diversity and there's no freaking Bulldyke fucking Holdo to take over fucking Akbar's thunder, and there's no fucking Tico Taco that we got to worry about because, you know, that's not fucking racist at all. Having the fucking Asian working on the damn equipment. Insane.
And obviously Karen Gillian is there, and she's there to liven up the crowd with her dance fighting. So she's going to teach Ron and John how to dance fight. And obviously while she's doing this, she has to do it naked because it's the only proper way to show the dance fighting. So you've got Karen Gillian half naked on the Falcon teaching all the fine gentlemen there how to properly dance fight.
I don't know what he was talking about.
I'll say it again. Karen Gillian was half naked, showing Ron and John how to properly dance fight. We talked about it already with the Jumanji thing. So there, everybody's
Are they?
got it. Karen
Okay,
Gillian is telling you.
so there's a hot redhead, right? And she's doing
Exactly.
is she's showing her Nancy when she's fighting. So she's doing a little bit of dance and she's showing her booty, and then every now and then she'll like do a high kick, and you'll get to see her Nancy, and then it throws everyone off. Or it makes people hungry, depending on who you are.
Exactly. Top of your morning. Or top of your moaning when it comes to Karen Gillian and Ron and John at later on. And maybe a little Obi-Wan Kenobi in the side pocket.
Okay, Stig, your turn.
Okay. And then Obi-Wan pulled out a small alligator at the bar and said, if I put my cock in this alligator's mouth and hit it in the head as hard as I can, everyone has to buy me a drink. And everybody agreed. They wanted to see that. So Obi-Wan did it. He put his lightsaber into the mouth, or rather a flesh saber, into the mouth of the small crocodile and punched it hard in the head. The crocodile didn't bite. So Obi-Wan got a bit cocky. And he said, if everyone else wants to try this, I'll buy them 50 pints. And Bonnie stood up from the corner of the room and said, I'll do it, but you can't punch me so hard in the head. Next one.
Okay, Ron, your turn.
Sorry, Bonnie, I just picked a random name.
Oh wait, that was like Yoda. No, just go ahead.
Ron, your turn. I guess Ron disappeared again. So James, your turn.
Okay, so we got a flesh saber. Let me get this straight. We got a flesh saber in the crocodile's mouth. And what happened with Bonnie again?
Bonnie was the crocodile.
No, she wanted to take the crocodile's place.
Yes.
Okay. So Obi-Wan, Dr. Evazan jumped in and he says, he don't like you. I don't like you. You're no good to me, Dad. And then Obi-Wan removed his flesh saber before it was destroyed by the crocodile. And then yes, fun times had by all. And then shit. Then they moved out of the cantina into Tatooine.
And there they found DJD and asked him where to find Craig. And he said, you'll have to wait because Craig is in the room with the Padme hooker.
Take it away, Craig, with the Padme hooker.
Yes, tell us what you did with the hooker.
Obviously, Craig is very busy. Okay, sorry.
Some of us are gentlemen, and we don't kiss and tell, no matter where we kissed it. But anyway, so we quickly leave Tatooine because Tatooine is such a poo planet, and we're all tired of being there. We go to, guess where we go? Guess where we go? We go to Malachor. Oh, why do we go to Malachor? Because that's where the Sith come from. And now that I've already had Padme, and she's impregnated with my two twins, that I have already told her, you're going to name them Luke and Leia. Why are we going to name her Leia? Because that's what I just did.
TJ, your turn.
So obviously we're on this fine Sith planet, and obviously Craig is still horny as fuck, and Ron and John are still having a fun time, and they're all like, "Hey, let's go check out the local women." So they go start doing that, trying to find the perfect one for their for their fun times. And Bonnie is like, I'm gonna go check out a nice Sith man to see if he can turn me to the dark side. So they're all exploring the local area, and obviously they all find quite a good fun. You know, it's like one attempt after another to find just the right one. And obviously Stieg is going to tell us who the right one for Craig is in about a second when I finish this, but many attempts were had. At least one by Ron, and maybe two by John, and three if by C, obviously by Craig, because Craig's just going to, you know, any Sith ass that looks pretty good, Craig's going to have it. So at least three, and Bonnie kind of had a half because the guy couldn't go, you know, couldn't quite go full mast. Poor Bonnie. So she's like, no, I don't like that one. But then she got a full one after that, and that one, she enjoyed that Sith guy quite a bit. She wasn't quite turned to the dark side. She's still quite the you know, right down the middle gray Jedi. Maybe she'll make her decision in the future. Take it away, Steve.
What the hell happened?
Apparently, our fun group of wanderers fucked half the Sith planet.
Okay. Ron and John climbed atop the Falcon to have a look about. And all they saw was a bunch of lava rivers and burning lakes. And a woman was walking towards them from the other side of the lake. It was Kathleen Kennedy. And Ron yelled, "Land ho!" As a ho, you know, whore. And Craig ran towards her and fucked her so hard that Botox melted and dripped into the pit of fire, which caused it to burn all the more brighter. Next one.
James, that's you.
So she was fucked all to hell. So Ryan and John said, well, Craig already did his job, so they hopped back in the Falcon, and they waited till he took his turn. Craig jumped on board, and then they flew off into the sunset.
Oh, God. Bonnie goes looking for Revan because she sees Roundhead Johnson coming down the road, and she needs somebody to take him out. And Revan's the best person to do it because he's better than Vader.
Damn, Skippy, I'm with it. Because it's true. Even Darth Bane himself said Revan was the most powerful ever. Comes straight from Darth Bane's mouth. If you don't believe it, read it. Anyway, Revan shows up. Mysteriously, Craig and Revan aren't seen at the same time. Could it be that Craig is just hiding his face in shame at the fact that he just had sex with a sea cow? Or could it just be a simple coincidence that they're just never in the same room at the same time? I don't know. I could leave that up to you, but maybe Craig's penis fell off. I don't know. That thing could have teeth. There's no telling. I don't know. I don't know what sea cows have down there. But there's no telling. Anyway, so Revan gazes upon the little hobbit, which is Ryan Johnson, knowing that his balls haven't dropped, and knowing that he's going to run like a little bitch right straight to his mama, who he's currently having sex with silently. Nobody's supposed to know about. And Revan pulls both lightsabers at the same time. A purple on the right, or red on the left. He asks Ryan Johnson one simple question. The answer to that question is going to determine whether or not Ryan lives or Ryan dies.
DJ, take it away.
Oh, wait. In the meantime, Bonnie's still looking for her perfect Sith man, and she stumbles across Mike. And she's like, Mike, can you turn me darker? And he goes, I know you'd like a little Jew in you, but you'll never be dark enough for me.
Okay, DJ, your turn.
And after that side note, back to the main story, Darth Revan decides on whether or not he's going to kill Ryan Johnson off. His terrible fucking answer was, The Last Jedi was better than all the previous Star Wars films, because that's what Ryan Johnson would say if you've seen his shit bullshit on Twitter. So to that, Darth Revan says, wrong answer, fucker, and chops his fucking head off. Clean the fuck off, Count Dooku style, just like George Lucas would fucking do it, because we got beheadings in the good fucking movies. So Ryan Johnson's head flies the fuck off, and it's gigantic, and obviously causes a dent in the fucking ground because it's so goddamn big and heavy. So take it away, Stig. Take it away.
Do it. Do it now.
Do it.
As the giant head rolls across the floor, the weight of it tilts the ship, and everyone falls to the side of the ship. And Craig notices, good grief, Ryan Johnson's headless corpse is sporting an erection, and it's poking right at R2. R2 tips over, feverish, and Bonnie yells, he gave R2 STD too. We can't have that.
That's the name of the new robot, R2D2STD2. There you go.
And Revan said, it's not my fault. It's simply not my fault. You shouldn't get an erection from that. You just shouldn't. Next one.
So, Roundhead has an erection. And then John and Ron are standing there, and Ron's like, large erection you have, I see. And then
suck it, I will. Oh God.
And then John's like, no, we can't have this. So he casts Roundhead's dumbass overboard, and then they fly off to the next system.
So they land on Hoth, where they find that Luke is now in trouble. Nobody can find him. So they send Han out to look for him. And once Han finds him, he's in dire straits, where he has passed out after seeing Obi-Wan's ghost telling him to go find Yoda, and he doesn't know what to do. So he tries to save Luke any way that he can, but he is pretty much stuck in the middle of nowhere with no help and cannot use the Force, so he's screwed.
At this point, he knows he has to get Luke warm he has two options. One, body heat.
Oh God.
The human body generates more power than a battery. But as his tauntaun falls over, an idea pops into his head. I'll just shove Luke up the tauntaun's butt, and that should keep Luke alive and warm until I can get some shelter. I only wish Ron was here so I'd know how he lubed it up to get things up there. But since he's not, I'll just improvise. So Han decides, spits on his hand, gently wipes back Luke's hair like a mother would a child's calic on the way to school. And starts to gently slide Luke in to the warm opening.
In the meantime, back on the Falcon,
Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice,
C-3PO sees R2-D2 fall over from Ryan Johnson's erection. So he runs over to R2-D2, bends over to help pick him up, and then Craig, doing his Lando impression, couldn't resist the sight of C-3PO bending over and decides to give him a little bit of something to remind him of him.
Oh dear, I've never felt nothing like that before.
That's C-3PO or Mrs. Doubtfire.
C-3PO and R2-D2. Both your mothers are whores. This is not acceptable by the goddamn droids that my family built over decades. What the fuck are you doing, fucking Craig? You're supposed to fuck Bonnie. You sons of bitches. Get to work and satisfy that woman. Alrighty then. Take it away, Stig.
And then Han realizes Luke's head is sticking out of the Tauntaun's ass. His head is not being warmed. There's just not enough Tauntaun. So he pulls his pants down and lays down next to him, spreading his legs, and says, Luke, I'm enough man to warm your head. Then he presses Luke's head into his own ass and warms his friend. And at the same time, he's trying to keep himself from growing an erection. And he does not like that Obi-Wan is always staring at him. Next one, please.
The visual I have right now is just not good.
Mazurus, you're supposed to be in on this too, but you're on mute.
I'm in here.
Okay, well, you're supposed to be adding your lines to this story too.
You realize whatever I come up with is not going to be related because I haven't been listening to the whole thing.
It doesn't matter. We're just improvising this story any way we want.
You don't ever want to listen to this.
Okay, whoever was next, go, and I'll try and think of something.
Okay, James, you go.
Oh, it's hard to go after that one, man.
Luke is torn between two buttholes. I mean, it's just.
He's inside two asses at once.
There's a song for something like that. It's like torn between two buttholes, feeling like a fool.
Luke is asphyxiating.
So anyways, so old Ben says, Luke, use the Force. So, like, Luke uses the Force and pulls his head out of the Tauntaun's or Han's ass or whoever's ass. And then...
You sure you write professionally, James?
Hey, now I'm ad-libbing.
I'm just giving you shit, dude. It's all good.
No. Luke's giving him shit. Go ahead.
Luke's covered in shit.
Oh yeah, covered in shit.
So Luke ignites his lightsaber, and he's like, I'm done with I'm done with your fucking assholes, and on to the next person.
So Luke decides to cut the tauntaun in pieces so they have something to eat, since Han has finally got the shelter up. And Luke tells Han he has to go see Yoda, and Han asks him if he's lost his ever living fucking mind.
He's one to talk.
Well, my head was just up your ass. I'm pretty sure my mind is gone. So even though Luke has cut up the tauntaun for food, and Han, with his gaping butthole, has now made a shelter for both of them to stay in on the cold world of Hoth, neither can eat the food because Luke smells like ass. I mean, seriously, there's no shower in the middle of the snow. So we're going to cut scene there, and we're going to skip to the Empire.
Oh, hold on. I got something to add to that, though.
Well, I'm sorry, that's not how this works, bitch.
Oh, come on.
No.
Yeah.
No, because you can always go and returning back.
No, we're not turning back.
No, returning back. Returning. What it was it? Was it your head up Han's ass, or was it Luke's?
This is Craig Man's channel. He can go wherever the hell he wants with this.
I think even the soap has been up someone's ass, so washing isn't an option.
I was trying to get it away from being like triple X porn butt sex. And like
Triple
a real...
X scat.
I couldn't even reply to that shit, man.
I was trying to get it back to like a real like Star Wars story and make fun of Disney at the same time.
I was gonna say as Luke and Han are trying to
cuddle
to eat, along comes James on his 20-minute walk to get a beer. It looks at Luke and goes, "Yo, mijo, looks like your head's been in a pile of shit."
Yo, Luke, what's up, mijo?
Oh, God. Okay, Craig, your turn.
Well, Luke replies, my head's not been in a pile of shit, but I appreciate the compliment. The Last Jedi made $1 billion, and it was a pile of shit. Fast forward. We have to fast forward because I'm in the middle of Luke covered in shit and Han's gaping butthole. So and James grabbing a beer in the middle of the freaking frozen ass planet of fucking Hoth. So I have to fast forward somewhere to get this storyline going.
Well, he is up in Cleveland, so it is kind of like Hoth right now.
Yeah, it could be worse. It could be Detroit.
Okay, Mazarus, why don't you take it from here?
Weren't we cutting to something else?
Yes, we were cutting.
Yep, we're cutting to something else.
We were cutting to the Empire.
Exactly. Somewhere in the Empire, like say Coruscant or some crap like that.
Somewhere on Coruscant in the gay bar Sith Dick, Darth Sidious raised a cocktail to his lips. And he's waiting for Vader to show up, and he had a boner thinking about it. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's see. Hold that thought. Go to the next person. I'm going to think up some more shit.
DJ.
All right, so Darth Sidious's got a raging hard on for Darth Vader, and then in the fun little gay bar in Coruscant, and then Darth Vader shows up, and he's like, Why, Master? Are you having a hard on? Are you thinking of some sexy female? Because Vader doesn't know his dark secret, and of course Darth Sidious says, "Oh no, I'm thinking about tomorrow's Senate, where I'm going to give more of my special plans and plotting and tell everyone about the grand scheme of what will happen with the Empire as we move forward into our illustrious future together." Darth Vader, as he gazes into Darth Vader's eyes, Darth Sidious is having amusing thoughts, and Darth Vader's like, good master, good. We shall have indeed fun times tomorrow. Take it away, next person.
As the two are standing there, they notice the crowds around them are starting to scream and point up at the sky. So they both look up, and Palpatine says, "What is that? Is it a moon?" And Vader says, "No, it's too big." And then they both gasp. It's Ryan Johnson's head, which has been shooting through space all this time and is now landing on Coruscant. The burning head crashes into the middle of the city, leaving a crater about the size of Kathleen Kennedy's crack. And Palpatine says, "Well, shit." Next one.
James, that
Damn,
would be you.
it's so hard going after Stig, man. So, anyways, there's this crater, and there's like 100 space cows in this crater, and they're creating a blue milk factory, and yeah, Luke's like front and center. He's like, "Yeah, I got my blue milk. I'm good." And Padme shows up, and she's like, "Where's Craig at? I haven't seen him in a while." And so there's like she goes on a hunt for Captain Cragman. And next.
Padme finds Craig and they take off to a room alone. In the meantime, Kylo Ren shows up looking for his mom and dad when he runs into his uncle Luke, and he tells him that he is turning to the dark side because he wants to be like his grandfather Vader. Vader overhears this and he says, "What the hell is wrong with you? You can never be my grandson. You will never be as evil as I am." And he cuts his head off.
Well, now that we have two
Meanwhile,
hits,
well,
meanwhile,
when he
he
cuts his head off, he gets a boner, and Vader knows in the gay, this guy come walking over from the gay bar, he walks over to the headless Kylo Ren, and he kneels down, and his name is Stig, and he starts sitting on the boner.
The fuck is that?
That was something.
That was definitely some special facts. It sounded like we're on some damn space planet for a second. Who got abducted by aliens while doing this show?
You got some serious disclaimers going on. I feel like I'm on like Space 1999 or something.
So it's either Craig's turn or Mazarus's turn.
I thought it was Maz's turn.
It's
Oh, it
Maz,
is?
and then Craig,
Okay.
and then he.
It was Stig, and then James, and then Maz, and then
Ron-
you, and then me,
Ron left me on a hard spot.
and then Ron.
Okay.
Damn, you know what? It's bad when the fucking brain surgery motherfucker has to remember who goes and what.
Yep,
That shows that y'all have had way too much to fucking drink.
Yes. Well, more often than not, it's me after Craig. Then after me, I think it's Ben Steeg, but whatever the hell it is now.
I don't even know when I'm supposed to go, so
you just
jump in.
So
I'm between.
All right, I'll
DJ
go.
and James.
So in a display of raw, disgusting, hard-on strength, Kylo's headless boner body wakes up, stands up, and ignites its lightsaber and starts to fight Vader. Palpatine's pretty well giddy and laughing his ass off at this. And then Rey comes up behind him with her arms folded, just kind of bemused at the whole thing.
Yes.
And I'm going to stop there, DJD.
Repeat it again because I didn't hear you. Say it again.
Kylo's headless body with a boner is fighting Vader. Rey just walked up behind the two of them and is just kind of giving her own condescending, amused look, and so is Palpatine from the bar.
Ah, cool. All right. I'll take it away.
We know this is fake now because that bitch showing emotion.
Exactly. He would not be showing emotion, says Palpatine.
I should have called her Daisy.
Exactly.
But wait, she had finger sex.
Yes,
she did.
Not enough finger sex to defeat a headless but cocksure Kylo Ren fighting Darth Vader. So obviously Kylo Ren with the headless with the cocksure would be like, let me just bitch slap this woman for 1 second right in the ass. There you go. Go mosey over to the bar and grab me a fucking drink, bitch. As Kylo Ren says that. Obviously speaking through his dick. So Rey goes over there, does what she's told, while Emperor Palpatine is laughing his ass off and shooting Force lightning out of his ass, obviously, because he fought it so hard. Thanks to, tips from Ron Navy from earlier on how to fought out lightning out your ass. All this while Darth Vader's like, oh God, why did my seed spawn all this shit? Living hell. Take it away, Steve.
Vader starts staggering, making loud gagging sounds. Palpatine looks at him all serious and says, I sense it too. Your son is in peril. Vader says, yes. He is covered in shit somehow, and I can sense it. I can smell it in my mask. Help me take my mask off, Vader yells. Palpatine says, no, that will kill you. The shit smell in my mask is killing me anyway. My son is somehow covered in shit. I smell an anal. He's inside an anal. No, says Palpatine. He's inside two of them. Your whole son on the planet of Hoth is in two asses. Vader pukes inside his mask, and puke spills from the filter of his mask. Next one, James.
So, the puke spilling from Vader's mask, and
I just made a callback to a previous scene. I'd call that good writing.
Yeah. He's like, well, the puke, the shit smell had to come from somewhere, the Emperor says. And then they all pointed to Ron. Well, it had to come from somewhere. So Ron went and cleaned up the mess and on to the next person.
So with Kylo standing fighting Vader with his head chopped off with a boner and having Rey standing behind him looking amused, which we all know she can't do, everybody decides it's time to put Disney's ass to an end. So they take out Kylo, they take out Rey by using Darth Vader and Luke after Luke has turned into the light side again. And all of the Force Ghosts decide that they need to completely and utterly destroy Rey because she thinks she's a Jedi, which she is not.
So that about ends things.
As Darth Vader looks down on his 2 grandchildren, both boys, by the way, or young men, one swolo, one skinny. He looks down at the vomit, smells Luke. You can see him look up to the stars. And he says, 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
One out of 3 is not bad at all.
Okay, guys, we are like totally losing people right now. We're down to 15 people in the chat.
It was fun though.
It was totally worth it.
I've never done this before, so I just made up
I
stuff.
actually had my next Mad Lib totally written down.
Okay, go ahead. You do yours,
take it
you
away.
do yours, Mazarus.
Okay, I'm borrowing some artistic license from Clerks 2 here. Craig's going to know what I'm talking about. Meanwhile, headless Kylo, who has sprouted spider legs and comes back to life, saunters over to Palpatine and gives him that very gay fucking look. Just as Rey was about to unleash the power of her tuna box on the entirety of the Sith Dicks Club, then the disco Star Wars soundtrack started and everybody jumped up to dance. I was going to leave that one to DVD after that.
Nice. That works.
Oh, shit.
And obviously wrapped in leathery bird bake.
I had a final one too.
Okay, Stig.
Yeah, Luke arrives, brandishing his lightsaber. And Vader says, Luke. Palpatine looks at him and says, that's not Luke. Your son is blonde. This fellow has brown hair. Oh, says Vader, you're right. That's it. Because he has shit in his hair. I don't have any more.
Yeah, I think we're good.
You could have gotten into the whole description of what dried shit looks like in hair.
Oh God!
Yes, probably
like something about Mary.
Someone touches his head.
He's got dingleberry hair.
Yeah, frozen shit, and they cut themselves and get infection in their head.
My kid had that when he was born. He had meconium poisoning, and he had shit in his hair.
Stroke
Got a
my
very
hair.
distinct look to it.
Stroke my hair like you did back on Naboo.
That was fun, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it a night.
Yeah, this was actually really fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
I think we all needed the laughs.
I think we got a ton of laughs, and obviously several moments of disgust. Oh fuck!
I mean, like X-rated Star Wars on acid. I mean,
easily. I was like, fucking A. It wasn't too bad, and then it went full fucking.
See,
yeah, everybody that got killed ended up with a boner. Stig gave him a boner.
Well, and this just
Well, I have charisma.
This just goes to prove my point.
Who ruined it, though?
When you get 8 people in a story group, they can't make a cohesive movie.
Nope.
No shit.
Hashtag
Somehow works
Rebel
for TV,
Alliance
apparently, but
after
not for a
dark.
fucking movie.
Especially not when the leader is Kiri Hart, which would be R. James. And that's the leader of the story group.
Hey now.
8
I can
people.
write. I didn't say I could ad lib. I can write, but I can't ad lib that great. So
Okay, well, Kiri, you need to write some stuff down. Don't have Bonnie do it. Bonnie's not that great at writing stuff down.
I can write it, but then James will have to proofread it.
Yeah, there's no spell check on a typewriter, so
hashtag Captain Craig, man.
No. You guys ever want to let anybody edit your writing? Let me do it. I'm a motherfucker with a red marker.
Cool.
I'm serious about that.
My pages would be all red.
Probably.
Yeah, you couldn't read it.
I
On
know.
my pages, it would be all brown.
It'd be like, what the fuck is she trying to say?
I have to say though, that was entertaining. That was funny.
It definitely was
Yes.
entertaining. It was see, but the fun part is, you see, this is probably what's happened to Star Wars. It started off as a cohesive thing, and then by the middle and the end, it was completely all over the fucking place. And then Craig brought it back around and fixed it, but then we fucked it up again. So this is exactly what's actually happening in Star Wars, almost, except there's no Craig-like person there to fix the fucking thing. So it's just off the goddamn rails.
We got people's up. We got people up Tauntaun's asses to keep them warm, you know.
Yeah, you know, Pablo Hidalgo would have done that one.
R2 still has STD as well. Nobody
Yeah, R2 STD. That shit is freaking hilarious.
R2D2 is disease.
R2 STD2. I mean, that's just. It's a hell of a. You got to say it 3 times fast.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
If you say KK 3 times, you would have said KKK 2 times.
Well, I mean, at some point, y'all had me doing a sea cow.
It's a Pablo STD too.
I was nice to everyone except for Ron and John, who had stuff up their ass, and Bonnie who wanted to
Just don't.
let Obi-Wan, but that's it.
Just don't drop the soap.
I was trying to kill. I was trying to kill off all of the evil people. Crazy KK, Roundhead Johnson.
Yeah,
Ray.
yeah, that was a good setup. And the chop. Well, I had Robin chop fucking Ryan head off.
We have a $10 super chat from Toriel. She says, "I walked into the middle of this story. Trust me, you didn't miss much. We were just ad-libbing out a Star Wars story to make everybody laugh.
Pretty much. But if you do want to see it from the beginning, enjoy.
If you do want to see it from the beginning, it opens in December. It opens December 22nd, 2020. And it's going to be called Star Wars. See, I'm not going to let it go until the day before they release it. I'm just letting you know. But that day is coming up soon. There's going to be lots of speculation on the name. I do know it does suck. It's really stupid. I mean, it really is. But then again, I mean, when you go into a pre-K, you don't expect a kid to be doing calculus. So that's Lucasfilm.
I think people will be pissed off at the name no matter what it is, because it's not going to be good.
Hashtag.
OG says second worst story group ever.
At least our
thank you for the compliment. That means we're better than the Star Wars.
That means we're better than that's right. We're better than the Star Wars story group.
Hashtag Star Wars holiday special.
I mean,
oh god.
I mean, you know, we had accents, we had characters, we had
me going on my beer run.
Yeah, we had James doing a beer run.
We had violent.
We had tauntaun anal insertion.
Yeah, we did. We had
headings.
Yeah, see, when I think of DP, I think of Deadpool, but when y'all think of DP, you think of like Han and Tauntaun, which, you know, I guess would make a good name. I mean, would the Tauntaun take Han's last name? Would it be Tauntaun Solo? Hi, I'm Han. This is my wife Tauntaun. You know,
Han and the Tauntaun really worked as a team.
They really did. You know, he sacrificed himself for Luke.
For Luke's head, anyway.
I think that's a very redeeming factor.
Yeah.
OG says readings were good, story sucked.
Well, thinking back to when I was a kid, they had the toy where you could shove Luke into the Tauntaun's stomach, so
yeah,
they could have a toy for this scenario too.
Exactly. They're very clever people.
So what we need to do next time is we all need to get together and come up with an actual real story like the OT and then do it that way so that it actually makes sense and there isn't all this jumping around like this crappy Disney, which we proved doesn't work.
we just had fun with it. It wasn't rehearsed or nothing, you know.
Yep. So the next one we have to do is show how the correct way of doing a Star Wars movie would be. A complete outline of the story and follow it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rehearse anything like that.
No, the ad-libbing's good. It's just, you know.
Yeah,
Nuts.
just got to keep it together tighter.
Yo, well,
we need a
all you
dungeon
need-
master.
Yeah, all you need is a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Yep.
That's all you need. Everything else pretty much fills itself in. That's how this fan fiction gets written. They think of a good story in the beginning. They think of how they want to end it. And they think about everything that goes in the middle to connect one to the other. 1 plus 2 equals 3. In Lucasfilm's eyes, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals bankruptcy.
What,
Yeah,
But see, that's the whole thing with our fan film idea. This what we just did tonight shows how Disney fucked everything up, but then our fan film will show how everything's supposed to be right and it'll be a much better situation. And
Right.
James has got a plan for that already. He's got it wrote out. We just have to get together and get all the stuff together and do the film.
You know what I'd
Mhm.
really like to see? I would really like to see the baddest ass Siths there ever were, all in one film, one movie.
That would be cool.
So you would have, I'm not going to say Malgus was one of the best. He is one of the most recognizable. Of course, he was Revan's apprentice, so he's half-assed good. Um, Bane, Darth Bane, uh, definitely Vader. There's not been, well, I mean, there's not been and Vader, you know, really didn't act much like a Sith. Um, Actually, he acted like, well, he acted like a Sith Lord. That's about it. How he got the title of Darth, I don't know, but because a Darth doesn't have a master.
Valkorian.
Valkorian. You could have, definitely got to have Revan up in there. Best story ever told, or best story never told on film. But then you also have, man, so many from thousands and thousands of years earlier. You know, that would just be, you get all of them.
Toriel says next time put Deadpool in the mix, kicking butts and taking heads.
That's right. Well, I set it up for DJ with Revan, and he did take the man's head off.
Yeah,
because
I had to do it. Shit.
Because that's what we need. I mean, people have lost arms and limbs and heads and everything else in every other freaking movie, but this is Disney.
Yeah. That story group would not have done what I did. They would have been like, "Oh no!"
no.
And then he takes his hand off or some shit. So no, rip. I was like, immediately, fuck it. I'm doing this shit from the prequels. Chop his fucking head off, just like Dooku chopped that fucker's head off.
That was so funny seeing Deadpool in that picture saying he had to pee a little bit.
I laughed so hard I had to pee a little. I think I peed a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. I can't wait to get back in that costume again, but that's a little tight, and yeah, that's probably not gonna happen for I don't know. I don't know. I could probably get somebody to put me in it, but me moving around in it's a whole. I mean, it was hard enough with the Revan costume because man, that thing's actually pretty heavy. with all the real wool, real cloth, real God, there's like 6 layers.
Bonnie's typing.
Actually, Aaron, I lost a lot of weight. Yeah, I've lost a lot of weight.
Well, we'll help you get the weight back. We'll be bringing you cookies.
Come to the dark side. We have cookies.
Be bringing you Arby's and my Fiero.
Oh.
Oh.
Here's a little tidbit. A little surprise that I got 2 days ago. What's today? Thursday?
Yeah, today's Thursday.
Yeah, because today was Hell Day. All right, so Tuesday, which is Jacuzzi Day, I got my secretary came by the house and brought me a black plastic bag. And in the black plastic bag, there was a 12-inch Darth Vader. There was now granted it was a first order, but it was a stormtrooper. There was a speeder, a pod racer, with little Annie in it, Hot Wheels car. There was, what the hell else was in there? Anyway, there was a couple other things up in there to add to the Star Wars collection that was brought by one of my customers.
A Star Wars care package.
That's
One of my customers brought that back, took it out of his own collection, and brought it because even at the shop, I have a Star Wars collection on one of my shelves in the showroom. I have some Star Wars stuff up in there. Well, actually, a lot of Star Wars stuff up in there, and knew I was a big Star Wars fan. So it's that's just that's what I mean, man. Don't sweat the little shit. You know what I mean? Don't sweat the little shit. Mike, if you're listening, don't sweat the little shit.
Yeah. Getting angry over little things is just fuck it. Not worth it in life.
Yeah, I come home every day and I'm like, is the power going to be on? Am I going to have water? Am I going to have gas at the house? Is there going to be heat? Is there food for the dogs? It's just is what it is. So if I come home and there's no electricity, well, I'll just start a fire. You can't sweat that shit.
Nope, just let it go. Everybody said their piece. Everybody did what they had to do. Just leave it alone. Let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah, it's in the past, pretty much.
Yep.
I have no ill will towards Zach at all. So
Me either.
I don't even have I don't have any ill will towards Jeremy. I don't have any ill will towards Anna. Like I said in the chat last night, I knew I was right. I was proven right. I don't have to prove anything else to anyone.
Well, I got to get up at 6 a.m., mijo. So,
Yeah.
I'm out of here too.
James.
I got to get up at 8 because it takes me about an hour to get in the shower, and then tomorrow's Friday, so tomorrow is arms day and hands day.
It was a good show. Thanks for having me on, man.
Yep, that was fun.
Have a good night, guys.
Good
Yep,
night.
see you, Ron.
Night, guys.
Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen.
Good
Hopefully
night,
you guys
everybody.
had a fun time.
Glad y'all showed up. Expect me to make videos this weekend. So the videos will start coming back. The FNN videos will start coming back. But that's going to be on the FNN channel. It won't be on the Reviews for You channel. So if you haven't checked out the FNN channel, just sub over to the FNN channel. So every time a new video comes out, because believe me, I have a 500-page notebook of stuff for the FNN. Yes, brand new videos.
Yes.
It's the FNN stuff is going to be fucking hilarious.
Aaron said EVS gave the GoFundMe a shout out.
Oh, did he?
Yep, he did.
That's awesome. There's Tony Clark again, man. It's good seeing all y'all guys.
Yep,
I mean, it really is.
No,
don't change your icons or your avatars, because then I won't. I mean, I can't read the damn chat, but I know everybody's freaking icon by heart.
I'll be giving Craig's GoFundMe yet a shout out yet again tomorrow on my show at 11 a.m. or in the afternoon. Tomorrow's the usual Friday call-in style of show. So you guys I want to be on your show. Yeah, we'll figure it out somehow. Then just shoot the shit, pretty much. Make fun of people on Twitter, Tumblr, on fucking YouTube, etc., etc. Maybe say a little bit of news. That's pretty much tomorrow's show. Tune in if you'd like to see that funny shit.
I'll be there to heckle you like I always am.
Yeah, I know. And if you want to come on, I'll add you in. So fun times had by all, hopefully.
I always show up when you're ending the show.
Yeah, I know, man. The time zones.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah.
I show up and okay, I finally I'm there when the DJ show is happening, and then the first thing I hear is, I'm about to end it in 5 minutes.
Yep.
And I'm like, shit.
Yeah, more often than not. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, this weekend's going to be a rest weekend for me, so that's great.
No, that's good, man.
Good.
Yeah.
Get your rest.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm more than likely I'll be playing the Old Republic, going through as a different character, going through as another character, whatever. I mean, honestly, I like the Old Republic. I think it's a great game.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
So far, I've went through as 6 different characters, and the story's been different for each and every one of them. So, which is nice. I mean, it really is, because you expect to do this, but it's nope, flipping the script. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then it really surprised me that, going through as a Jedi,
that game has to have like some kind of a fucking world record for how much audio dialogue was recorded for it.
Oh my God. No joke.
And every expansion, they bring back the same voice actors to redo all the different characters' voices. It's just, it's beyond me how much they have to do.
Yeah.
So Hound says, "How are you doing, Craig?" And OG says, "Which game, Craig?"
Star Wars: The Old Republic is the game, and just start at the beginning. And it doesn't matter right now, because I did 4 dark side characters, because that's just me. And now I'm doing the Jedi. I think I'm a Jedi Guardian Consular.
Consular, if you have Nadia Girl, you're a consular.
No, I have
Kira Carson.
Kira.
Yeah, you're a Guardian.
Yeah. And man, I have done her so many times.
Oh, so. She's great. She's like the all-American girl. She wants babies. She wants to get married.
Oh yeah, she's awesome. Yeah. Plus she kicks butt. So, I've already turned Emperor's Wrath. I'm at the point now where the Emperor's Wrath is helping me. So that's where I'm at in the game right now in the Jedi.
Sweet.
Yeah,
The
The
Guardian
Guardian.
has a good ending. It's kind of like with all the 8 characters, like you read 8 little stories, storybooks in one large volume, and they're all kind of happening at the same time, sort of.
Yeah. I'm hanging in there, Hound. Just, just, I'm hanging in there. We're good. We're good.
They're trying to distract you.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah.
okay.
And that was all OG's fault because he said, quick, distract Craig Hound.
Yeah, they're like, we want more.
Yeah, but
and I'm like, so apparently you liked the double penetration scenes and the fun bar scenes and all that. Okay.
Not just that, Craig spoiled the audience to those 6 o'clock in the morning nights.
Yeah, that too. They are used to it. So
yeah,
Yeah, I think it's more everybody's just missed the Monday and Thursday night get-togethers we've always had.
Well, that too, of course. Fun times at my
Yeah.
Depraved as fuck today, but oh well. Shit.
Man, y'all were just like. I was sitting there, man. The visual with the Tauntaun and Han just got me, dude.
That went D plus on us with that. That was some Disney plus right there.
I was like,
plus.
Because all right. So to give you a visual of what was in my head, you've seen the sausage that they wrap individually and twist it and then wrap it and twist it and wrap it and twist it. So you got the 2 pieces of sausage right there with the little pinch right in between them. That's all I can see is just like Luke's neck is the little pinch and his head's the sausage over here and his body is the entire sausage over here. And oh God, I'm glad I didn't go behind that because.
Yeah, that's how you make the Wisconsin sausage, according to Brad Noble. That's how you do it.
Yeah. It was, it was disgusting and perverted, and
yeah, just like a Packer backer, very disgusting and perverted.
According to OG, we are the second worst story group.
Yeah, I saw that earlier too.
At least that's good because it means we're not the first, which means Disney still has his beat.
I'm going to bestow an honor on Barbara because she sat through that entire sick, twisted.
Yeah, I can't believe she endured that.
Drug
man,
hallucinogenic Disney version of a story with a twist. So I'm going to bestow upon Barbara Duncan my middle name, which is MF. So Barbara will forever now be known as Barbara motherfucking Duncan.
No, that works actually.
Because I mean that's what they call it. I have been motherfucking Johnson for the past 14 years. So yeah. So MF has pretty much been my middle name. So I have now bestowed that honor upon Barbara Duncan. So Barbara is now Barbara motherfucking Duncan.
Should we do a GoFundMe for her for therapy sessions later? After hearing
maybe if we have a sub that is if we have a sub that is a licensed therapist, Barbara could probably use a few sessions. Obviously, if you're a sub of mine, you know that it would take more than a few for me. So I will just continue to be me, unfiltered.
I don't want to do any more of these stories.
I want to do the story, but I want to do a story.
Yeah.
Yes, Stieg was tenderly depraved from this and tainted. We can't taint Norwegians. That's just wrong. Don't taint the Norwegian.
Barbara says, I think you all need therapy.
A little bit.
Yeah, I think we do too.
Been there, done that.
Well,
I suffer from having no filter, so that's the thing.
yeah, my filter has just gotten, well, mine's just non-functional at the moment.
Mine has never worked.
Well,
I tried to be good, but it just didn't work that way. I had to kind of follow along with everybody else. So
sometimes in my videos, I had to do some creative editing because, you could get away with a few F-bombs, but they're not just going to let you, like, I mean, all the stuff whenever it came to, I don't know, there were a bunch of them videos that you could see it was a definite, boom, we cut that. All right, we're starting here.
Barbara says, I'm surprised with Bonnie.
I'm not. I talked to
You
her.
shouldn't be.
God.
No, not anymore.
She has the mouth of a hua. That's all I'm saying. All right, the mouth of a hua.
Nobody should be surprised with me now.
Nope, definitely expert technique right there.
Reputation ruined.
Yeah, we definitely can say I'm the Grey Jedi. I walk both lines pretty finely.
Yep, Bonnie Deluxe Edition.
Yeah, we had Yoda. We had a Palpatine voice. We had Chewbacca. We had a really bad Palpatine. I had to say Palpatine twice because we had two different people do it. One was good, one sucked. I'm not going to distinguish between the two because I love all of my children equally, which we all know is horseshit. But our parents have all said that for everybody that has more than a brother and a sister. I love all of y'all equally. That's not true. I can just tell you that now because I have children and I love one more than I do the other one. I'm just saying, I'm just being honest. We also had.
Toriel says Bonnie is letting her inner Sith out, and Barbara says she goes into a bar and sailors run out.
Yeah, that's exactly true.
That was accurate tonight. That's for sure.
Because they're all waiting on all the sailors are waiting on Ron.
She gets all the Bonnie gets all the semen out of the bar.
Yes, she's quite the expert.
Yeah, this was fun. Which I mean, honestly, when I talked to Bonnie at 8:30, there wasn't going to be one. I mean, it was a hell of a day today, and I'm sore and I hurt, and I don't feel like I made any fucking progress today. I just feel like they just beat the shit out of me for no reason. But she was like, I don't know, just get on there just for a little bit, make it a short show. This shit never turns into a short show. It turns into a shit show, but it never turns into a short show.
Yeah, that was definite today.
Yeah, but was I not right? You said you were stressed, and this actually calmed you down and made you laugh, and laughter is always the best medicine.
Well, it made me seriously think about who the fuck my friends are after thinking, after listening to what comes out of their mouth and what they're thinking about coming up next. It's just makes me seriously second guess the crowd that I'm hanging around with.
You definitely have a sick, twisted group of friends.
I mean,
yeah, those other people are really twisted.
I'm telling you, Stig. They're that fucking James, man.
Yeah.
The stuff that comes out of his mouth,
He's like the Sam Elliott of the porn industry, really.
I swear, man. That is Sam Elliott's voice. He stole
Ram Elliott.
I mean, he stole that sucker dead from Sam Elliott.
Hey, Bonnie, you need to make a profile on that old game store. So I was thinking of getting you the Mara Jade game for Christmas.
There's a Mara Jade game?
Yeah. It's included in the Jedi Knight 1 game. There's an expansion or something called Mysteries of the Sith.
Mm-hmm.
And you play as Mara Jade in it.
Yeah. It's in there. And she has the purple
Mara Jade has her own video game, and yet Disney says, there weren't any female leads in Star Wars before. Well, there you go. Mara Jade had her own game.
Well, the Exile is actually a female.
Yep.
And that's KOTOR 2.
Yeah. KOTOR 1 had the first LGBTQ character because Juhani is bisexual. She'll fall in love with a male or a female Revan. And that's from like 2003 or something. So it wasn't Claudia Gray who first added an LGBTQ character. That was already in the old EU.
Yeah, so, and Kreia was, so basically you had your top two people in KOTOR 2 are really women.
Yeah.
You didn't see a big uprising or anything else because who gave a shit? It's a good game.
Yeah, and the first game was actually tied even more around Bastila than Revan because everybody wanted her battle meditation skill.
Yeah.
Revan was just there in the story. Wasn't about Revan really to begin with. Started with the battle meditation stuff.
Yeah, the beginning and the end. Without the battle meditation, you can't keep the Republic off the Empire long enough for you to, kick Malgus's ass. So, and I will say that that was one of the harder battles to fight right there.
Malgus.
Man, because you had to whack the shit out of him and run.
You know what? I do not get tired of the CGI sequence of Satil Shan kicking his ass. I don't get tired of that. It's from the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You can find it on YouTube anywhere in high definition. It's just amazing fight.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about in KOTOR.
Oh,
kicking his ass because that's a tough fight. Yeah. Now, whenever I go kick Malgus,
you have to kill all the people in the tanks around him first.
Yeah, you whack the shit out of him. Like I said, you whack the shit out of him and run. Run, bam, and then keep running, and then turn around and whack shit at him a couple more times, and then run, and then bam, stim yourself, and then run, and then bam, kill another guy, and then run. It's because if you don't do that, you're not kicking his ass. It's just how it is. Now, now when it comes to the Old Republic, I'll give you a hint. If you kill both children, which you're going to have to kill, God, Valen,
killing Arkin is optional.
Yeah, she's Valen, right?
Yeah, the daughter is Valen.
Valen, love her character, crazy as shit, funny as hell. Love her character. Period. But you have a choice to kill Arkin, and if you kill him like I did, and you don't have a choice. You're gonna have to kill Valen because that bitch crazy. When it comes down to the end of it, you will have to fight both of their asses. Now, I'm just gonna say this now: if you decide to do that, and you have to fight both of them, and you decide to keep, or you decide to let the Emperor's Pops go instead of keeping his ass in the holocron, you got to fight both of them bitches yourself. Now, you want to talk about something tough.
Yeah, that you're talking about the fight in the spirit world. Valen's rock solid in that one. You just have to buckle up for a long damn fight.
Yep.
And you know what pisses me off is when you get her to about 3/4 down, you screw up and she blows you off of that island.
Oh, I know it, because man, So I figured out I figured out a trick to that. After fighting for so freaking long and getting my ass kicked, because of course naturally I killed Arkin in front of Zakul, the whole fucking world, actually the whole universe. I killed his ass right in front of everybody. So he was dead, which was fine. I mean, you could fight both of them if you decide to keep, the Emperor's Pops and the freaking Holocron. But for some reason, I let him go. So it was just me going against the two. Arkin is not. Arkin, you would fight like you would just fight anybody else. You pretty much kick his ass pretty easy. But with Valen there, it makes it way more difficult because as you're fighting him, she is just beating the teetotal shit out of you. And that little cloud running around with health is kind of hard to get to. And then as you start running for it, she will pop your ass and then knock you off the cliff. And then you start all over again. But I found a little trick to that. If you step to the very bottom of the steps and start going up just one step at a time until you get to where you can force jump on them, force jump directly on her, not on Arkin. Once you do that, she will hit you and you'll be standing on the throne. Now, once you're standing on the throne, she can hit you with all that crap you want, and it doesn't move you back at all. Now, you can melee her and just continue meleeing. And you will just, as a product of doing that, you're going to kill Arkin. Don't use any of your force abilities because that doesn't work on her. She will use that shit right back on you.
Yeah.
And you have to stay really close, like inside of that circle. If you're not inside of that circle meleeing her ass, she will beat you to a pulp. But if you stand on that freaking Emperor's chair, she will stay right directly in front of you. And you could just sit there and just melee her ass. Literally, once I figured that out, man, I can whoop her butt in about 2 minutes. I could have both of them done.
I'll have to try that because I had been fighting her from under the stairs every time I fought her.
Yeah, just get on the Emperor's chair and turn around. And both of them will be right there. And I'm just by melee, and you'll kill Arkin. He's nothing. And now Valen is a different story. But I mean, you have to beat the crap out of her with a melee, but you will never have to have health. You'll never have to do any of that.
Yeah. Speaking of to whoop someone's ass, some dickhead at the last second came in and downvoted us.
Well, I mean,
fucker just had to have done it because I looked at it like an hour ago and there was no downvote yet.
Well,
fucking bitch.
Well, the trolls
if I
have
had
to come in
listen
and
to
give
that
us
shit,
at
I
least
would have
one.
downvoted it. Yeah.
This is true. Yeah, but it was after the story was over that it happened.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The trolls always have to come in to all the shows that we do and give at least one thumbs down.
At least
every
one.
show.
If not, they're not doing their job.
Exactly.
They're like, oh, he's back. We got to go give him a hit. Jeez.
And then they'll hide behind it like the SJW that they are.
Yeah, because it's anonymous.
I think Ron Navy did it.
Make fun of me, goddammit.
Yeah. Downvote.
Talk about my ass for an hour. See what I'm going to do.
Someone downvoted that thing I was on with Mike, the EU show. That one had one downvote as well.
Yeah, every time I'm on, I get one too. They're not doing their jobs if they ain't downvoting at least one time on every show.
Yeah, I think Mike told me that one person is gonna downvote this, and it happened.
Yep.
Hound says Ron did it. Spank him.
Oh, he got spanked earlier before we went live.
Okay, we all need to let Craig go get some rest.
Yeah,
maybe
I need to take a show
Monday.
I hurt like hell.
Ron got an Indian name today. He should be happy.
Yeah, a lot of people got named today.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
A lot of people got named today. Some people got roasted. Some people just got put in their place. And
I got off easy, actually.
You got off before. Yeah, well, I mean, we heard you get off before we even went live. That was,
Yeah, I'm not shy about that.
Well, I mean, that's because you had that fainting goat. We heard you run up to it and it just fell over with the stiff legs, and we were like, "Well, that's just too easy."
Yeah, the goat isn't moving anymore. It's just there, but his eyes are blinking. But
Well, as
I
long
don't
as his
know.
eyes are blinking, that's great.
Yeah, blinking means yes.
No, blinking once is yes, twice is no, or once is no and twice is yes. Well, I mean, now I have to take video of women and go, okay, do you give consent for
Oh,
me
you
to
saw
say,
that bullshit? Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Fucking hell, man. We're this one fucked up planet right now. It's just beyond
So
Yeah, but
fucked up.
it makes sense.
Toriel says, "Night, everyone. Love y'all. Craig, get some rest,
Hey,
please."
Torio.
And Barbara says, "What was my name again, Craig?"
you are Pokebonics.
No, Barbara's name.
Oh, Barbara is Barbara motherfucking Duncan. Now, who was Skankaho?
That's Ray and KK.
Yeah.
No.
I think it was Mara Jade.
Mara Jade is
Aaron
Skankaho.
Jade. There we go.
Oh, we
Yeah.
can't put her in that category with those two.
Stephanie's Dripping Bush.
Yes. Yes. Dripping Bush. Oh, God.
I think that one scared Stephanie out of the damn stream.
Yeah.
Now, before we went live, you could feel, I mean, you could hear her blush.
Yeah.
I mean, just
She was like,
y'all just thought this was X-rated. And
I know.
these guys, before we went live, man, I was thinking, somebody needs to record this.
Yeah.
And I was thinking,
Well,
it'll
yeah,
already be
Ron
up.
Navy, I mean, shit. Ronnie. God damn.
Yeah, so yeah, that was pretty cool. All right, guys. I'll see y'all in the next video. And
Yep.
yes, I said video.
Indeed.
Well, videos.
Plural.
I'll see you
man,
on the
it's
next
badass.
video for reviews for you, and I'll see you in the next video on FNN. I got the green screen up. She put that up for me today so I can do my FNN stuff. It's going to be cool. So, I mean, basically, I just sit in front of a camera. So if I just put my left hand down and turn a little bit to the left, I'll be good. So, all right. Good night, everybody. I'm going to get some rest. Everybody, thanks a lot because it was a rough day today, and we got some chuckles, we got some laughs. So,
Barbara says, "Think of another one for Mara Jade."
oh no, Mara is definitely Skankaho. Definitely Skankaho. Love Mara. we talked a lot on Hangouts. Oh man, yeah. She's good with it too. So,
Yep. Fun times had by all. Thank
absolutely,
you, ladies and gentlemen.
absolutely.
Night, everyone. Love you all.
Yeah.
Yep.
We will see y'all. And just in case you don't get the notification, like we didn't get the notification until like an hour and a half after we had been on live. 9:00 Mondays and 9:00 on Thursdays. That's Eastern time. Which means normally around 9:10. Because
Yeah, I will resume posting on Facebook and Twitter now that we know we're going to be doing it again.
yeah, but
I've basically been going by however you feel.
yeah, but videos, man, I can't. That they might be daily, they might be every other day. There's a whole bunch of stuff I really need to get off my chest and get out in the open. So they should be interesting. And the FNN shit is hilarious. So those take longer to do than the reviews for you videos, but when I get done with them, they're definitely like instant classics. So They're shorter videos, but they take way longer to do. All right. Well, good night, everybody. I'm going to pull a mic, and I'm going to show y'all how to end this bitch like a man, or at least like Eeyore.